very, very excited. We've got proper pop stars coming in today at 3:30, Upper Street. Now, you're thinking, Ian, you like rock. Why would you be interested in a manufactured boy band? Well, I'll tell you why. Favourite band in the world is the Monkees. One mastermind on that. The first ever manufactured boy band. So, there you go. It's in my blood to like them. And if you've not seen Totally Boy Band, the television series which is creating this band, on MTV, and I think they show it on Channel 4 on Sundays. How can you have a programme on 2 channels? I didn't know you were allowed to do that. If you haven't seen it, it's genuinely, and I'm not saying this, you know we only get guests on, I hope you know this anyway, we only get guests on Music Thursday, that I really like. That's the only reason we get people in. The only people we've had have been heroes of mine, with Glenn Campbell, Frank Sidebottom, Sparks, Duncan Bannatyne. These are all people that are heroes of mine. By the way, the picture of me with Duncan is up on the LBC website. So getting these people in today, Upper Street, genuinely, I love that television show. It is the best, the funniest, the most entertaining show in the world. And that's why they're coming in. Now, if you want to ask them a question, they'll be in about 3:30. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number. Now, they're being filmed today for, I'm assuming, their television series, Totally Boy Band. So, if you get in a good question, you might appear on MTV, which stands for... Chris, what does MTV stand for, Chris?
Music Television.
Music Television, exactly. So if you get a good question in, you might be on that. That's all I'm saying. It's my dream is to be young and hip. And I was on MTV once with Dave Berry, of all people, who's now my nemesis. And that was entertaining day, let me tell you that. So they're coming in at 3:30, and you can email, of course, as well, iain@lbc.co.uk. Now, I've had a worrying email that Lost Series 3 has been sold to Sky. I don't know if that's true. I'll put that out there. It's not really going to be the main thrust of the show. But that's out there. And if anyone can let us know, then, again, 0870 90 90 973. That's good, that bit. I like that. That's, yeah. Anyway. So we've got all that happening. And other stuff is happening as well. We've still got things to talk about, including... It dawned on me the other day, you don't see old people holding hands. Now, is this because they've got... And this is not a joke. They've got, like, arthritic hands that can't grip each other. Is that the reason? Or do they just realise that holding hands is a little bit silly? A little bit silly. Pointless. Only girls like to hold hands. Holding hands is better than this awful thing that girls like doing, and I just cannot do it. I can't get my body around it. Where you've got, like, your arms round each other and you're walking down the street. I normally out of a height thing, I've got my arms around the shoulders and the girl has their arm around, and you sort of cuddle in and walk. How does that work? And you see couples doing it, and they seem to be doing it quite easily, but I end up out of step with the person I'm walking with, and then I say, look, I tell you what, I'll compromise. We'll hold hands, that'll do, but I can't do the walking and hugging thing. That's just insane. If you've got any tips on how to do it's very hot in here, is it my aircon on? I think so. If you've got any tips on doing the walking, hugging thing, 0870 90 90 973. But also, at what age do people stop holding hands? Because you don't see old people holding hands, and that strikes me as odd, because if you're an old person, and you have been married to someone for, 60 years, or something ridiculous like that, you'd get bored of someone after 60 years, wouldn't you? You know, I'm bored of people that I've known for like a year. But 60 years. 0870 90 90 973. Scott!
Ian!
I'm desperately trying to suppress a belch here.
Oh.
Hang on, I know something that will suppress it. That's better. Yes.
Ian,
Yes.
I'm going to throw something out there, and it might be a bit radical, but I want to get your view on it.
Okay. Is it radical in the sense that Abu Hamza is radical?
No.
Okay, thank God for that.
It's actually a bit rubbish, but I just want to get your opinion on it.
Okay.
I was watching Emmerdale.
Yes.
Yesterday.
Uh-oh.
And I've just realised something.
Oh, God, if you say what I think you're going to say, then you're in trouble.
You look just like
Marlon Dingle! Thank you! Well done!
What, does everyone else think that then, obviously?
I've had people in the street say, oh my God, it's Marlon Dingle! Everyone thinks that. Ralph Little and Marlon Dingle I look like, apparently, and you know what, the worrying thing is, I can see that.
But even, like, your teeth are the same.
Oh, God. I hate my teeth. I'm very embarrassed with my teeth, to be honest. I don't, They don't sit comfortably in my mouth.
I thought it was just me, Ian.
No.
But I was looking, I thought, yeah, there's a similarity there.
Yes.
And there is.
Yeah, all right, Scott. I look like Marlon Dingle. Nice one. I'm going to cut you off.
Okay.
Yeah, get lost. Unbelievable. Anyway, let's go to Francis. Hello, Francis.
Hello.
You're not going to say I look like Marlon Dingle, are you?
I don't know what you look like, so I can't say that.
Oh, I'm a very handsome gentleman.
Well, you sound like you are.
Well, bless you. Thank you.
I'm ringing up about holding hands, actually. And I think that the only people that you do see holding hands, apart from teenagers, are old people.
Really? Okay.
Where I go,
yes.
The only people who are holding hands are really little old people.
Yes.
Who are sitting on park benches or who are walking down the street holding hands.
Now, maybe I've not noticed it then, but I've seen... but you do see young people holding hands.
Yeah, young people and old people.
What?
Nobody in the middle.
What
so
do
I reckon you stop holding hands when you're about 30.
Oh.
And then I reckon you start again when you're about 75.
Hey, dig this, Francis. I'm 33 and a third, and I'm still holding hands.
Oh, really? Well, you're about 30. You're about to stop.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Could you ever do that walking along, hugging thing, with arms round each other?
I can't do that. I can't even walk along and hold hands because I veer towards the person I'm holding hands with.
What? Really?
Yeah, I have an uncontrollable urge to walk towards people when I'm near them, so I have to...
Whoa, hang on a second. This has come from nowhere. You have an uncontrollable urge to walk towards people when you're near them?
Yes. And I don't know why I do it. I've done it since I was at school.
I know why you do it, Francis. Because you're insane, woman. That's a crazy thing to do. So if you're holding hands, you walk into them. If you're not holding hands...
I veer towards them. And then they push me away because they all know me now and just go... Oh.
But supposing I was walking down the street and you were...
no, I wouldn't veer towards anybody I didn't know.
Oh, it's only strangers?
I know. Mm.
That's fantastic. Mm-hmm. Have they done, brain scans or something on you?
No, you have to have a brain
There
scan.
you go. Francis, listen, thank you very much for that. And what is probably a radio first, we go from one Francis, dig this, to another Francis.
Hello, Ian, how are you, dear?
And you're even more potty than the last one.
Thank you.
It's an absolute pleasure.
And you.
Yes. Have you called in for Upper Street?
Upper Street?
Yes, Upper Street.
Up the street? No, I'm at home. I'm indoors.
No, have you called for the band Upper Street?
Oh, I thought you said there was something about the monkeys. The only monkeys I know are, hey, we're the monkeys.
Yeah, yes, you're talking about these dudes.
Sorry. Holding hands.
They're not coming in. No, Upper Street are coming in.
I've never heard of them.
This is them. Hang on. There you go.
They sound really good.
Yeah, they are really good.
Yeah.
They are genuinely my favourite TV show of the moment.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but I'm not going to sell it to you, am I?
Well, you might do.
Oh, God.
After the show.
Yeah, well, I'm not... Okay, let's... By the way, if anyone does have any questions for Upper Street, 0870 90 90 973.
Holding hands.
Yes, Francis.
You can see young people and old people holding hands.
Well, listen, I know you see young people doing it, you just don't see the elderly doing it anymore.
Elderly as in how old?
Well, as in old. Like
old. Give me an age.
Okay.
Bracket.
Elderly, 48 and upwards.
Oh, my God. Yes, you do.
You don't?
Yes, you do.
And if you do, it's always instigated by the woman.
I don't know about that.
No. How old? You're quite old, Francis. How old are you?
Oh, I'm ancient. Compared to you, I'm ancient.
Well, what are you, about 60?
Beg your pardon. Minus 10.
Oh, could I have that as a clip? That was nice. I beg your pardon. Well, you're minus 10 years old.
Minus 10 from 60 makes what?
50.
Ish.
50ish. So you're 53.
Dead on.
There we go. You see. So minus 7 from 60, innit?
Sorry?
Minus 7. Oh,
yes, okay. I was never good at maths in school.
No, yes. What were we talking about? You've confused me.
Holding hands.
Yes, okay, so you hold hands, do you?
I haven't. I'm a single lady. I've been single all my life. Most of my life.
Oh, really?
Yes, all my life.
All your life or most of your life? There seems to be some discrepancy in your answer.
Well, I've had partners.
Lovers?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Many?
Held hands.
Many lovers?
No.
Okay.
Can count them on one hand.
You can count them on... Okay.
Half of one hand.
What? So 3?
No.
2?
2.
No, really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Francis, I have to go to the travel. I wish we could discuss this more.
Okay, Ian.
I kind of don't, actually. It's made me feel a little bit nauseous, but never mind. It's time now to get the latest LBC 97.3 travel news with Alan Joyce.
And the North Circular Road is still blocked northbound at...
OK, don't forget, Upper Street coming in at 3:30, 0870 90 90 973 if you want to ask them a question. And also from old people holding hands. They just don't do it. Why not? William!
Hello, young man.
Oh, singing or dancing, are we?
No, it's not been a good day, Ian.
Oh, mate, I'm sorry to hear that.
And I know the station says real life, real London, and my stepmother about an hour and a half ago had her bag snitched in the street.
Oh, you're joking.
In Walthamstow, yeah.
Technically, we don't say real life, real London, we say...
Real life, real London.
But it's close. She had her bag snatched?
Yeah.
Right, Chris, I'm going out to help William. I'm ditching the rest of the show. Can we do that?
No.
OK, sorry, William. Sorry, I was prepared to come out and help.
At least you have a kind heart, Ian.
I have a very kind heart. I've also got a brand new bag that I managed to pick up on the way in, so I'm having a great day today.
Only you could come at me so like that.
I'm having a great day today. It's fantastic.
Can we please have our money back then and our lottery tickets that are winners, please?
Well, we'll see about that, young man.
Oh, dear. Never mind.
Oh, I'm sorry, you know, things aren't...
It's just part of life in London these days, isn't it, mate?
Well, yeah, apparently so. I've never been mugged, though.
Yeah, it's sad, isn't it?
What, that I've not been mugged? Shame on you. So you'd like to see me get mugged?
I wouldn't do a thing like that, you know. I'm going to protect you, I would.
Disgusting.
You see the size of me, no one you mess about with me, mate.
Oh, you're a big fella?
Oh, definitely.
Now, when you say big, do you mean, like, muscular or fat?
I'm 22 stone, 6 foot, and no one argues with me.
Fat. Right.
Yeah, fat, I got it, yeah.
Yes. Right. What do you want?
I just thought it was just a sad day, you know, you can't do anything in London. It's just sad, isn't it? When people do things like that. What a sad world we live in. I know you're talking about kissing, but, you know, never mind.
What? I was reading emails there, William. I wasn't paying you any attention at all.
That sounds about right.
Apparently James O'Brien has been dissing me on his wireless broadcast today.
Has he?
Yeah.
He won't do a thing like that. I thought he was too busy doing the carol singing.
Oh, hey, listen. Was
How's it going?
Nick Ferrari's carol singing?
Is it going good?
Well, yeah, I think it's going all right. I believe a recording may or may not. I don't know. I've heard a carol song in the office. I don't know if it's Nick Ferrari and his team or if it's just they're playing it to get in the festive cheer.
But you didn't get many sandwiches though. You had to give them a £5 or something. You paid them that £5 for their lunch.
Yes, exactly, a £5. I've got.
Sad,
hang on 1 second. I haven't got a clue what William is talking about. I have no. Chris, do you know what he's talking about?
Haven't got a clue.
Do I carry on with him or do I just cut him off?
Just cut him off.
Okay, nice one. Yeah, he's gone. Joanne.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
What?
Go on.
He does, and the thing is, he was just talking random nonsense.
Never mind, that's what your show encourages, I reckon.
Well, I need some music to calm down. Hang on a second. That's better.
All right, okay. I'll take a deep breath.
Deep. Hey, I've got a headache for the
club. I just bought some tablets for it, but I haven't got anything to drink.
Oh, brilliant. I've had a headache every day for 3 weeks.
Snap! Oh, gosh.
I'm going to the osteopath tomorrow, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I couldn't get into the doctor's until the 2nd of November. How about that?
I'm here all by myself.
Yes. It's good. It's good, isn't it? Yes.
Anyway, what I found out for
yes.
Was to say I think it's an inch thing as regards to walking along the street.
It's an age thing?
Arm in arm. An inch.
An inch thing?
Yeah. My husband's 9 inches taller than I am, and we fit just snug.
Oh.
It really works. We can cuddle, we can hold hands, and we're in our 40s, and we don't care who looks and who laughs. We enjoy it.
Oh, God, don't, because you're sounding like parents that do it.
No, we don't. Oh, you're joking.
No, it's like no one wants to think of their parents doing it, but when you do... Hey, without going into...
You don't have to do it, though, just to enjoy it.
Oh, no, but parents...
Hand in hand.
Parents cuddling and kissing and... Oh,
sick.
No, it's unpleasant. So you do the walking along cuddling thing, do you?
Oh, yeah. Well, we always joke. We have done ever since we've been married 17 years. And we always laugh that we fit just snug. Yes. And that is in the sense that we can walk along the street, arm in arm. He puts his arm around my shoulders, I put my arm around his waist.
Oh, you make me want to puke. Yes.
Charming.
Yeah, no, the thing is, though, do you insist? Are you the one that starts the walking along hugging? Because blokes can't do it. Blokes don't want to do it.
No. No, you're wrong. Honestly, they don't. Well, maybe I've got an exception. But...
I think maybe you... have you got an exception? I'd mention that to the doctor when you go, Joanne. Thank you for that. Mio? Hello?
Mo.
What does it say? Chris, you spelt Mo wrong. How can you spell Mo wrong.
Spelling mistake.
But it's like a big spelling mistake. That's a different name I'm looking at.
Exactly.
Can I call you Mio, just because it says it on my screen?
Probably qualify for an Asian. I think probably be Japanese or something, isn't it?
Probably. But we'll stick with Mio, and we'll see how we get on.
All right. No worries. We'll see how it goes.
Not going so very well so far, is it?
Sorry, it doesn't go far at all.
Yes. What did you want, Mio?
That wouldn't be me. So I don't know if I should answer that one.
No, what we said was that we're going to stick with Mio just because it's on my screen, and it'll be fine.
Okay, all right then. We'll do. Use that for now then. All right, I was just wondering. The lady earlier on mentioned something about, walking towards people.
Oh, yeah, the weird woman phoned in earlier on and said that when she's walking near people, she has an uncontrollable urge to walk into them.
Exactly. I find that happening a lot in central London for some reason. I don't know why, but, you've got very crowded streets like Oxford Street or something, and the pavement just can't handle all these people, and people keep coming straight in your face. I don't know.
They do what?
They just come straight at you, basically.
Well, oh, okay, that's, yes.
I'm just wondering, do we need the Mayor of London to introduce traffic lights on the pavement?
Oh, now, there's an interesting suggestion. Traffic lights on the pavement.
With walking lanes and fast lanes for overtaking.
Yes. Do you know, I was in Oxford Street today, just because I felt like going to Oxford Street. I bought an umbrella today. It's only the second umbrella I've ever bought in my life. Can you dig that, Mio?
Second umbrella?
Yeah. You don't need to repeat it, just respond to it.
I tell you what, I don't use umbrellas, and I hate umbrellas because I'm 6'4", and every woman that passed by me pokes me on I use umbrella.
Yes, I wonder why, Mio. Is it because you're an irritating idiot? I don't know. But yes, there were lots of people in Oxford Street, and you have to... The thing in Oxford Street, though, you have to kind of move around a bit, duck and dive, don't you?
Exactly, that's the problem, and it's a serious problem as well.
Yes. This conversation is too hard work for me, Mio.
I know, man.
I'm going to cut you off. Kim!
Hello?
Hello, Kim.
Hello? I was listening to you just now, and you said 48 was old.
Yes, very.
48's not old.
Well, this is coming from someone who's 55, is it?
No.
You sound like my nan.
Do I?
Yeah, yes.
Oh. You do look like Marlon, then.
For God. Right, why is everyone... when Upper Street come in, that we're not going to have people phoning in and having a go at me? Because that's not what it's about.
Oh, well, you shouldn't have a go at old people.
I'm not...
48.
I haven't...
48's not old.
I haven't...
I'll give you a run for your money, I tell you.
I bet you couldn't. I haven't had a go at old people today.
Only old people have umbrellas, and you've been and bought one today.
No, for God's sakes, listen, I'm being nice and friendly to old people now. All I'm saying is if you're 48... You're old.
That's not old.
It's a fact.
No, it isn't. Old is 70 odd.
All right, I'm going to play something. I'm going to play something now. If you like this, you're young. If you don't like it, you're old. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
My heart is screaming out for help.
So, do you like it or not?
I couldn't hear it. What was it?
There we go. And if you can't hear it, you're past it completely.
Right, well, yeah, but it's not old. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you're gone. I'm going to take one of these. Line 7, you're on the air.
I'm on the air. I wanted to ask Upper Street a question, Ian.
Well, they're not here yet.
Oh, yeah, I thought Chris was going to pick up the phone.
Oh, all right, Chris, can you take this guy? All right, Chris will take you. Right, off the thing. No, not that one, that one. That one.
Do you want to ask them for me?
Oh, well, what is your question?
I want to know whether they think they're going to take that to the number 1 position.
Oh, can you come and ask that one, because I won't remember it.
All right, yeah, can you call me back?
Yeah, have you got his number, Chris? Oh, blimey. They've got the film crew here filming it, and this is looking absolutely bobbins. Terrible. Well, there we go. That was an awful start to the show. It's better than that normally, MTV. It's normally better than that. OK, 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. Ian at lbc.co.uk. More of your calls after this.
I'm the chairman of Galliard Home.
I like that. I'd like that music to be played every time I open a door. And people just know that I've walked in and, I'm, like, cool and stuff. I think I'm cool. Anyway, yes, so it is Music Thursday, and to celebrate, we've got proper, like, genuine pop stars coming in. I think they've sold, like, 87 million records or something ridiculous between them. Upper Street are coming in from the brilliant TV series Totally Boy Band. Genuinely my favourite thing on TV at the moment. I've even found out which night they show it on MTV so I can Sky Series link it properly. If you've got a question... 0870 9090 973. And phoning with good questions, not the rubbish ones that you used on Duncan Bannatyne, all right? Because that was a little bit embarrassing, all right? Here's the news. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Upper Street. It's not, they're late. They're late. Can you believe that? I tell you what it is. Bradley is asleep. Anne, can you believe this? Upper Street are late?
Really?
Yes.
Well, I'm surprised.
Who's your favourite member?
Oh, I'm not sure. There are so many.
There's 4.
No, I don't know. Sorry, I just remember. I'm thinking Upper Street, Islington. I thought you were trying.
Yeah.
It's a group, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes.
I don't know, no. I wanted to ask you a question about Gene Simmons.
Oh, from Kiss? OK.
Yeah, well, not Gene Simmons, the actress.
No, OK.
You wouldn't remember her.
She
barely
died.
do.
Oh, no, she died a long time ago. There was another Gene Simmons who was a singer who died recently.
Really?
Yes, but not the Gene Simmons.
No, the Gene Simmons.
Anyway, Anne, there's yes.
Sure, I mean, I know you love Kiss and Gene Simmons.
Yes.
Last night on Marcus Churchill, incidentally, he was extolling your virtues.
No, yeah, now.
Did you hear what I said?
You woke me up at 3 o'clock in the morning, Anne.
Right, well, I beg your pardon.
Yes, at 3 o'clock.
I wasn't in Muswell Hill.
No, I have the radio on all through the night, and I fell asleep at the end of Clive Ball.
Jackie was saying, what a great programme, and I phoned in also.
Can I finish a sentence?
Beg your pardon?
Thank you. I fell asleep at the end of Clive Ball, and I have the radio on, and I woke up at 3 o'clock to hear you banging on about something.
Well, it was saying how great you are.
Yes.
No. This was quite serious, actually.
Oh.
We were saying what a good programme. You know, it's fun, and we can't say that because I think I said something about it'll ruin your street cred.
I'm not being funny. MTV are in the studio with me now.
Yeah.
And this is not going to look cool. Some old woman saying that I'm a lot of fun. So
it will ruin your street cred. But no. Anyway, listen to me. Well, then you're surprised I like Gene Simmons, are you?
Oh, for God's sake.
Come on, there's no age limit to good taste in music.
Can I just have some calming down music for a second?
No, let me ask you the question, please.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What I didn't know, you're going to say it because my hearing was dodgy, but I wasn't sure if I heard Marcus or someone say that Gene Simmons claims to have had 400 to 600 lovers or 4,600.
No,
I wasn't certain.
He's had nearly 5,000.
Oh, right.
Yes.
I'm writing that down.
And he's taken Polaroids of nearly all of them.
Never.
True.
Really? What, all nationalities or what?
Yes, I don't think he's racist in the bedroom.
No, I mean
he invites all comers.
Does he?
Yes.
All right. Okay.
He likes. Now I know this is a fact. I know this.
Yeah.
He likes larger women. So
Does he?
You could be in with a chance.
I'm not large.
Oh dear.
I'm nice.
Okay.
I have put on weight, but in the right places.
What you're saying is large people aren't nice.
I did not say that. I said I'm nice for me.
Yes.
Because I'm not too tall. Well, I'm tall enough.
Okay, and
I'm okay.
Oh, I accidentally pressed the button that cuts her off. Let's have Barnsworth.
Hi, Ian.
Hello, Barnsworth.
Hi, how are you, darling?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm waiting for the Upper Street to turn up. Where the hell are they? Chris, are Upper Street here yet? Oh, we can't hear you because of the way the microphones are configured at the moment. We've configured the studio in a way that's set up for 5 microphones for the 4 members of Upper Street and me, and it means I can't hear my producer tell me that they're still not here yet, Barnsworth.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, oh dear indeed. Oh, hang on, he's coming in. He's got an announcement to make?
No.
They're not here?
No.
Unbelievable. Anyway, Barnsworth.
Anyway. Right,
You wouldn't take that being late? Would you? Hey? You wouldn't get, what they call Westworld being late? Is it Westworld?
Westworld, the Westlife.
The Westlife, yes. You wouldn't get the Westlife being late, would you?
No, you wouldn't.
Never mind. Bradley's asleep somewhere. Dane's, I don't know, kicking off. Anyway, yes, Barnsworth, what can I do for you? Let's see if there's some point to this.
Right, you were saying earlier on that men don't like to hold hands and stuff like that. Go on.
Yes.
But the last boyfriend I was with, he was the first one to hold hands with me. And he always cuddled me while we were walking.
He did what to you?
Cuddled.
Cuddled?
Yeah.
Do you mean cuddled?
Yeah.
But you're saying cuddled with a G?
I know.
So do you... Oh, this is horrible. Do you then say, come and give us a cuddle? Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'm going to be sick. That's really unpleasant.
I think it's very sweet, though, when men do stuff like that.
Holding hands and stuff like that.
It's nice.
Well, one of the worst things is when if you're in bed with a person. When I'm in bed with... All I want to do is sleep. That's all I want to do is have a sleep, okay? You know,
Okay.
do whatever and then sleep. But then the girl wants to, like, snuggle up and, you know, it's like, no, sleep over there or, you know, I'll sleep in the spare bed because that's putting me, that's keeping me awake.
Oh.
Yes.
I think you're like most men, but
Yes.
I like
Okay.
to cuddle and stuff, so.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, Bosworth. Hey, Bosworth, thanks very much.
Thanks, bye.
Bye. Now, the phones are because of the way... I don't understand. I suspect this is nonsense from my producer. But because we've got all these 5 mics up and running, it means the phones... I can only take one line at a time. So let's try this one. Yes, line 5, you're on the air.
Ian, I'm on directly.
You're on the air directly, Alex, yes.
Because I have the comment on the holding of the hands, because in Paris everyone is doing that, the old, the young...
Can I just say, to anyone who doesn't know, Alex is genuinely calling live from Paris in France, of all places.
And not only that, Ian,
Yes.
the holding of the hands. You know the Japanese restaurant where they make the cooking on the big table, hot.
What? I know Japanese restaurants. I don't really like Japanese food.
Right, but the other night I'm there with my wife, and we're sitting with other people we don't know around this big cooking hot.
Yes.
And at the end of the meal, there's another couple. They go onto the next table, which isn't the hot, it's the cold, and they're not holding hands, they are doing other things.
What? They're doing more than holding hands?
More than holding hands. He's, I don't know how to tell you, but he's eating the sashimi.
Can you get sausage in a Japanese restaurant?
No, I said sashimi.
Oh, what does that mean?
The raw fish.
Oh, they're eating sushi?
Yes, exactly. The raw fish on the next table.
What? But
not holding hands.
Oh, my... No, they weren't, were they?
Absolutely, and that is Paris. It is... You see these things, and not only the holding hands in the street, you see all the couples...
Right, wait, can I just say, when you say they were eating sushi, do you mean what I think you mean?
I think you understand, you're starting to understand French very well.
Right.
Thank you very much, and I speak to you later.
Yes. Is he... Oh, dearie me. Well, that's very, very uncomfortable. Oh, look, the emails have gone mental. Look at this. Hang on a minute. Sky have bought the rights to Lost Series 3. This is an email I've had. An embargo has been lifted. Sky have bought the rights to Lost Series 3. If this is true, this is mind-blowing. A, because it does me out of a job. I shan't be doing the Lost podcasts for Channel 4 anymore. That won't be happening. But B, that's a really, really bad thing to happen. Oh, God, no! I mean, I can still get it, of course, and I should be watching episode 3 this weekend. But still, by the by. Danny!
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Danny. I'm excited that Upper Street are coming in.
Yes.
I'm just curious to know when.
Well, this is top stars.
Danny, are you all right? Are you trapped underground? Do you need us to get rescue or help or anything?
I'm standing in the corridor, mate.
Oh, OK. It sounds hideous.
Hang on. Is that any better? No, it's no different, is it?
No.
No. Oh, well.
Oh, that's a bit better.
Ah, OK. I'd like to say, I'm 40 and I still hold hands and walk my arm around my partner.
Yes.
Sorry.
Go on, carry on, go on.
At the top of the show, you said you can't do that.
I can do the holding hands. I can't do the walking along, kind of hugging and with my arms around each other and stuff.
And that's because, you get out of step, right?
It gets out of step, we end up bumping into each other, and it's just uncomfortable and awkward. And also, you walk slower. When I'm walking, I don't go for country walks and stuff like that, because that's rubbish. I'm walking because I want to get somewhere. So
You can't do it on rough terrain anyway, can you?
There's no time for dilly-dallying.
No. Anyway, a few weeks ago...
Danny, can you wait there a second?
Yes, mate.
We're going to swap you over because we've got another Danny on the line. I don't know quite how this works. Is this Danny Wood from Upper Street?
Yes.
Where the hell are you?
Look, our driver took the side roads to get us stuck in more traffic, and he was 20 minutes late to begin with.
Are you sure it's not because Bradley's been sleeping again?
Brad is awake.
You're joking?
He's wide awake. He's right next to me. He's wide awake.
Well, so any idea what time you're thinking of turning up? Because I finish at 6:30.
I think we're about 10 minutes away.
Okay, I'm going to hold you to that. And if you're later than that, man, I'm going to take you outside for a fight. Oh no, hang on, you're the big fella, aren't you?
You want a tussle?
Yeah, I tell you what, I'll take Jimmy outside. I could probably have him.
You'll take Jimmy outside. Yeah, that's a better pick.
I could take him. Yeah, and I remember what you look like. I've said yes. Well, okay. Well, thanks for calling, and we'll see you in a little bit.
Okay.
Good lad. Cheers for that.
Bye.
Bye. There we go. He's like a nice fella. He's late, but he's an excellent doing what pop stars do there, Danny. Blaming it on the driver.
Ah, right, yes.
There you go. Right, sorry, yes, go on.
Yeah, a few weeks ago, one of your shows,
Yes.
you took Chris out and performed an experiment whereby you will always walk in step with the person you're walking with.
Eventually, if you're walking with someone, you would always you always end up walking in step. Yes, correct.
But not if you've got your arm around them. Then.
That is absolutely no. The arm thing just confuses the brain and negates that scientific basic. Yes.
Ah, right. Okay. I was just trying to pick a hole in your theory.
Well, you cannot pick a hole in anything I do, Danny. I'll tell you why.
Now I'm here all by myself.
So just leave that. Hang on a second. Yes, Francis.
Oh, sorry. Straight on to you.
Yes. What do you want?
If Upper Street come in, may I ask them a question?
No, right. You've not. Are you listening to the show?
Yes.
Right.
Hold, let me lower this. Sorry, Ian.
Yes. We've just had one of them on the phone, Danny on the phone, and they're late.
Oh, yes, but if they do come in, can I ask them a question?
Yeah, if you call in again.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thanks, Ian.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Love your show.
Yes, yes. No, don't let her back on. Absolutely potty. Okay, well, so I'm guessing, let's say 4 o'clock then for Upper Street. Let's give them the benefit of that. He seemed like a nice fella, Danny, didn't he? He seemed very polite. I tell you, I was watching it last night on the Sky Plus. They've got potty mouths. Hover over your dump buttons, ladies and gentlemen, because the language they were using last night was not what I would expect from a boy band. OK, so they'll be coming in eventually. 0870 9090 973 to ask them questions, or to talk about holding hands. Time now, though, to get the latest LBC 97.3 travel news with Alan Joyce.
And still those problems on the North Circular drag.
That's right. By the way, 0870... oh, God! Is there a button we can press that just gets rid of a cough? Well, I know there's a cough button. 0870 90 973. If you call up now, you'll get straight to air. I'll tell you why. Oh, that's horrible. Upper Street are in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Now I'm here all by myself.
So Chris has gone to get them, which means that the way the phone is set up, we can't... Basically, if you call up, you'll get on air, is what I'm saying. I have no calls lined up because they're all questions for Upper Street. Line 3, you're on the air.
Ian?
Yes?
That's not Ian.
Well, it is.
Have you seen any Frenchmen recently?
Have I seen any Frenchmen?
Recently.
No, I don't think I have, now you mention it. It's a good question, thank you. Yes, line 4, you're on the air.
Yeah, is Upper Street there?
No, not yet.
Can I ask him a question, please?
Well, call back and you might do. Yes, line 5, you're on the air.
Knickers and knockers and big wobbly boobs.
Yes, oh, God almighty. This is what it's going to be like, is it? Line 10, you're on the air. No, you bottled it, okay. Line 5, you're on the air.
Hi, just like to ask.
Yes.
Where's all the London girls got to?
The London girls?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Where have they got to?
Well, they've all disappeared. All the ones that seem to come on are like, from different places, like. Especially up north. I mean, have they all come down here or what?
Well, no, we're on the DAB now, so we've got listeners all around the country.
Yeah, but they're in Barnsbury and all parts outside London. Where's the London birds got to?
Do you mean like Chabby Vicky and people like that?
Well, yeah, but there's a bit more class than that occasionally,
Yes, you like girls with a bit of class, do you?
Well, yeah, of course, yeah.
I don't know where they've got to. Well, maybe they'll call in. Upper Street are in the building. They'll be here shortly. I can promise you that, pop fans. Yes, line 5, you're on the air.
Hello, Ian.
Yes, turn your radio off.
Hello, it's Prime Army here.
Hello.
What time do they take that on?
No, steady on. It's Upper Street and they'll be in a few minutes.
Love Machine?
Oh, no, for God's sakes almighty. This is going to be a nightmare. These boys are going to get up and walk out. They are going to hear this nonsense, hear it's unprofessional and naff, hear the mentals we got calling in, and they're going to walk... Oh, hang on a second. What time is this? Hey, man, nice to meet you. How's it going? You're right. Hey, man, nice to meet you. You're right. You're right. Do you want to sit down over there?
Yeah.
We should be doing this during the news.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, man? Nice to see you again. You're right.
Not too bad.
At last!
I know.
Yeah. Right, come on, who's got... There's headphones there if you want them. There's little dials down there to do the volume.
All right.
What's the excuse?
The driver.
Actually, it was the driver.
Yeah, do you know what? We heard you say, blame it on the driver. But you know what?
Yeah.
That is so true.
Hang on, I need some music to calm down, hang on. Good song. That's better. Right. Now listen, are you alright taking phone calls from people?
Yes.
Yeah. Bearing in mind, there's going to be mental people.
Yeah, we have actually heard you have like some strange filter on the show where you just let through some weirdos.
There's supposed to be a computer that stops nutters getting through, but somehow they do. Let me introduce you, right? It's Upper Street from Totally Boy Band. How annoyed do you get when people say, "Hey, it's Totally Boy Band"?
We don't actually get annoyed, but we should do.
We were told not to do it, otherwise you'd walk out.
Oh, no.
No, man. That's just the way it is. That's what MTV called the show. Yeah. I mean, obviously, we're not a boy band. We're
Right, Jonathan, shut up, I'm talking.
Well, all right.
Yeah, shut it, man.
Jonathan,
I'm talking here.
Can you shut up?
Yeah, hello?
No, shut up!
Oh, all right, hello, Ian.
No, what part of shut up does Jonathan not understand?
Shut up!
Yeah, I'm introducing the band.
All right, go on.
Thank you. Right, sorry,
Right.
You're saying, Danny?
Yeah, I'm just...
Hello, Danny.
Oh,
hey, man.
I tell you what, can we get Jonathan's... Bradley's not impressed. Not impressed with Jonathan at all. Can we do Jonathan's question, then we'll interview...
Yeah.
Jonathan, what do you want to say?
What do you want to know?
Well, no, I just want to say, first of all, I've always been into boy bands a bit, and now that you've been promoting their show, I'm going to listen to you on Sunday. But my question is, I think it's on E4
I'm sorry,
Sunday.
Dane, I'm sorry.
No,
you're
I'm loving
this.
I'm loving him.
Go on.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, unfortunately we can.
Yeah, I just...
Wrap it up, man. Wrap it up. Come on, what's the question?
I'm sorry, I'm all nervous now. I'm all shaky, because when you talk to somebody well-known and famous...
Right, I've cut him off.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah, he's gone. I'm sorry, because that's not... That's a bad stuff. Right,
so he's longer than Jimmy, man.
The programme, let's get this right. The programme is Totally Boy Band.
Yeah.
It's how is it on MTV and Channel 4? I didn't know they could do that.
Yeah. It basically, it's a TV company that actually make it.
Right.
MTV have bought the rights to it, so obviously they show the show on Sunday.
Yeah.
And then on T4 it's repeated on a Saturday.
And who wants to explain the basic premise?
It's us getting drunk, and the camera's filming us doing it.
That's the thing. The one I saw last night on my Sky Plus, you're all having a go at Bradley for sleeping, and the language was.
We'll have a go at him for having his phone on as well.
Yeah,
whose phone's Was on? that your phone vibrating? Come on.
Unbelievable.
Well, I did put it on vibrate.
Oh, in that case, it's fine. Are you going to take the call?
He will. Hell no. You want us to hang on? Hell no.
We can wait. So Dane from Another Level.
Yep.
Danny from New Kids on the Block.
Yep.
Jimmy from 911.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't sure you were waiting for a response. Sorry.
No, not at all. And Bradley from S Club 7. 87 million... 87 million records between you. That's
I had about one of them.
Yeah, you must have done the most, Danny, because you're American.
Standard.
you must be. You must have sat down and done the maths. Who's the biggest? Selling records.
Well, I think the new kids probably. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, wasn't just me.
People bought a lot of records in the 60s. It's like, it's more download and stuff now. And
is there any tension between? Because I genuinely love the programme. I've not got you on. This is not a Mickey take. We're not here to have a laugh. I think the programme is fantastic.
Thank you.
It's hilarious. It's a brilliant idea. Is there proper tension between you? Is there? Are you vying to be?
Well,
take the spotlight.
Dane seems to be wanting to go solo lately, so
you're hogging the video, I noticed.
Yeah. Well,
it's
not my fault. Jimmy turned up looking like Jackie Stallone. Bradley was asleep, so there's only me and Danny left. So.
All right, listen. We've got to take a break. We'll speak to Joe in the city after this.
Come on, own up. Who did it? You know it's just not.
Play the song a little bit later on, even though we're a speech station. Do you know what I mean? And we have a lot of old people listening.
Yeah,
so
we're actually impressed.
Could bump up the market a little bit. You might get some elderly fans.
Yeah.
Speaking of fans, I'm going to be careful how we say this. The episode I saw, I don't know if it was the latest episode. I've seen them all, but I came to it a bit late, so I'm playing catch up. But you did a gig. And there was like a Jimmy superfan there.
Yes. Oh, yes. Super is She's now a Danny fan. I think she actually said to me, "Well, I did like 911, but I like Danny now."
Really?
So
she was special. In every sense of the word.
I've got to say though, she actually she's done a MySpace page for us. She rings everyone, tells them to buy the record.
The MySpace. That's been asked to be my friend on MySpace. So I guess that's her, is it?
There you go.
Wow, there you go. She's probably listening now. So
maybe. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Hi.
So listen, are you going to be a long-lasting band, or is this just going to be a one-off project, or what's going on?
It really depends what the single does next week. You know, the single comes out Monday the 23rd, and whatever the single does, it's really going to dictate where we go as a band. We wrote 16 songs in 2.5 weeks, so we have enough for an album, but...
You chose the right song, because that one they were trying to get you to do, what was it called?
All Pants. Or
the
something.
Gareth Gates song. We later found out it was a Gareth Gates song.
Seriously, we did not know that at the time, but last week it's actually on his album.
Yeah.
So we would have done a Gareth Gates cover.
You should have done it.
Hey there, Max.
Who's that big annoying woman?
Roseanne.
Oh no,
she's
Charlotte. I'm talking about. I'm joking. I'm joking. No, the woman. She's a not. She doesn't.
Roseanne. She's actually one of probably the best people we've met. Really.
Really, she all right?
No, it's just because with Roseanne, you know what you see is what you get. She tells it as it is. Yeah. There's no messing about.
She's brilliant on the speakerphone where she's just effing and blinding, and then she just walks out. They're going, Jonathan, she's gone. She's not in the studio. She's gone.
She couldn't care less.
We've got time for Joe in the City before the news. Joe.
Yes, Ian. All right, up the street. How's it going?
Hey Joe,
how you doing?
Yeah, good. Listen, I live in Islington, North London. Now, is it the upper street in Islington, North London that you're named after?
It is, yeah.
It is. And who decided on Upper Street and not sort of Essex Road or City Road or something like that?
No, we live on Upper Street, and we was just fed up of trying to think of names. You know, finding names that either comes or. You know, forcing out a name is quite hard, so we live on Upper Street.
You all live on Upper Street then? Or
we all live together in a flat, yeah, just round the corner from,
Whoa, hang on,
Whoa.
Don't give it out.
I know what I'm doing. Alright. Not far from the Shell garage.
Oh, yeah, just round by the fire station.
That's right.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, nice houses.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think now that Joe's worked out where you live, he's going to go around and burgle it this
But
afternoon.
the thing is, they show the front door in every show.
They do.
Stupid.
That's weird doing that. You're going to get...
It's Rod. It's a guy called Rod. He usually films the front of our house. Well, yeah, thanks.
Can I say the greatest bit in the series was when you were explaining, you said, right, we've chosen the name, it's Upper Street. It's because it's like, I tried to get a clip if I could. It's because we live on Upper Street, and it says that we're like...
Upper Street.
That's my favourite part, too,
It's genius. I watched that 3 times.
I ran out of things to say. He goes, seriously, he goes, why are you called Upper Street? Well, you know, we're cool, it says where we want to be, you know, we're the Upper Street.
Right, listen, we've got to do news, and then we'll take more phone calls, 0870 9090 973. I've got Upper Street, and we'll play the single after this as well. Excellent, they're doing like a cannonball run, which is...
Don't worry.
No, don't worry, we won't
go there.
No, we
Brad's
won't.
going to get his head smacked.
Okay, wow, if you could hear what I could hear when you're listening to news. Anyway, it's Music Thursday, it's a rubbish name, we know it's a rubbish name, alright? So that's done deliberately. Upper Street are here. Now, Dane, you're looking a bit... First of all, you've got no sleeves on, what's that all about? It's the middle of winter, man.
Oh, I forgot we was coming in, I just quickly come out of
Can't you
the
afford
flat.
like a jumper or a
I come
shirt?
out of the flat and was like, you know...
Yeah, steps moment.
I thought straight out of the car into the...
You say a
You can
step...
tell Brad's upset with taking the mick out of him, that he's trying to attack him.
No.
Oh, don't go defensive.
Defensive,
This band ain't gonna last, is it?
No, it'll last.
It's not gonna last.
It's just a shame it's not yellow.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't either.
Lee Latchford Evans.
Yeah.
He was my favourite from Upper Street. Where's he gone?
He wasn't actually in it when it was Upper Street.
No, he wasn't, you're right.
He wanted it to be called Men. M-E-double-N. Musical, what was it?
Evolution.
With new names.
New names.
Didn't he?
Yeah.
He was, of course, in Steps, and he was in the band. He got booted out in a really uncomfortable moment to watch.
Sure.
But Danny, you did it brilliantly, though.
Thank you.
Is it because you're an American? Is it because you're old? How did you manage it so well?
No, I just think because I'd rather just get to the point and why waste time.
The thing is, it was a 3-hour meeting, actually.
Oh, right, okay.
I mean, it did take a while to get it through to him.
He didn't. It still hasn't registered that he really can't sing.
He's outside. He's at security now.
He could be right here, and I would say the same thing.
He seemed like a nice. If you haven't seen the show, you won't know what I'm talking about. But it's tough. He seemed like a nice lad, but not. You know.
Do you know what it was? I mean, I've met him outside and always got on with him outside of this. But in a professional sense, he was kind of really quite rude to a few people,
right?
Which you haven't seen on the show, but it was kind of an ego thing that wasn't very nice.
It was really oblivious, even when I was up front. Like, Danny was like, I want you to leave the band. He was like, well, when tomorrow when I come in,
Yeah. I'm getting, the guys that you don't want me in the group. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah, but he's just said that.
Yeah.
He couldn't sing for Toffee either, could he?
I feel sorry for him.
No, but he thinks he has got an edgy voice.
You got on quite well, didn't you, Bradley? There's a
I just feel well, obviously,
got on
I
really
didn't
well.
I didn't think he was right for the band or anything. His vibe was completely different to what we all kind of gelled with.
You were friends.
But, at the end of the day, it was just
honed him in.
I ain't trying to ruin Noel's career, you know what I'm saying?
You know what he's doing now, don't you?
No.
Stop it. Kev! Hello, Kev.
Good afternoon, guys.
Hello, afternoon, Kev.
MTV.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm very well. I'm liking the show very much.
Good. Can I just say, Kev doesn't normally talk like this. He normally talks quite posh, but he's straightening himself up a bit. So that's
okay.
good.
That's because he's the upper street.
Yeah,
Kev. Question for you.
Yes.
Yeah. With the recent removal from the band of Lee Latchford Evans, would the band and its producers consider replacing him with the new pop sensation, chart-topping, recording artist, Verinda?
Who?
You've never heard of Verinda?
Can I play you a clip of Verinda? Verinda is this...
He's good.
Verinda is this weird kid. No, he's weird kid who phones in and he sings. Hang on, this is a bit of... let's play a bit of Verinda singing, hang on.
But I can take it on the chin and say, boys will be boys.
Now.
Okay.
Yes.
That's not far off,
Lee is trying to get in again.
Kev, it looks like it's a no for Verinda now, I'm afraid.
Sorry, Kev.
We're being followed by this... We've got the film crew here.
Yeah.
Does this get on your nerves, Jimmy? Are they there all the time, or...?
No, it's actually, you get to a point where you just kind of forget they're there and we just kind of do what we do. That's why the show, I think, is... it kind of gets us in a lot of positions, shall I say.
Excuse me? I've missed that one.
It depends which one she chooses, but it gets us in a lot of positions.
Yes.
You kind of forget they're there.
The gig... Where was the gig that you played in the episode the other week?
Where was it?
Bedford.
Bedford. And there's a really touching moment, Bradley, when you're saying, look, the last gig I did with S Club was in front of 18,000 people. This is in front of 112.
I don't even know if it was that.
Really, was it less than that?
Well, actually, they made it look a lot less than what it actually felt like on the day when we did the performance. Because when we did it, we had everyone at the front, and it kind of felt a bit better than.
Yeah.
How you watch it back, they especially use clips of people like looking at their mobile phones. And like just talking to each other.
Let's keep it.
It wasn't
real.
exactly like that.
It was bad. It was bad, man. But that was the only show we've done that's like that.
But do you miss, though, I mean, you've all played to tens of thousands of people. Do you miss that? Do you miss going and playing at Wembley Arena and, knowing you're going to sell out straight away?
In fact, that's one of the best moments about being in a band. Being on stage, recording and being on stage and performing to your fans. That's the best part about being a musician.
For me, I'd rather be doing this on our own terms, with the music we wrote in front of, a couple thousand people than in a big arena.
But you still want a couple of thousand, though.
Yeah.
Oh, we do.
You want some people there.
Most of the gigs have been a good couple of thousand.
So you played a few gigs already, have you?
We've done lots of university fresher stuff, which was all good. We've got a club tonight, actually.
Yeah.
About
Kingston. We're in
Kingston, Oceana.
Okay, lovely, very nice.
So there's a few, yeah.
It's going all right. Are you getting on with each other? I'm guessing the reasons that boy bands split up is because either you're not happy with the music that you're being made to do, or because the people that you're in the band with are idiots.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but I think the thing that we've learnt is that from the first time around is all that probably happened in the first bands, but now, because we've learnt all our lessons and you've actually, you know what you've got to do when you get into a band and all the rest of it, but we just genuinely get on because we're four guys that don't bring any egos or anything else. We come here and we're going to get drunk and we're going to do the antics.
You say get drunk, Jimmy. You're really quiet in the series until the shows where you're boozed up, and then you're and then you're all over the place.
I hit the town, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let's take another call. Steve.
Hello, mate.
Hello, Steve.
Hello, boys.
Hey, Stevie.
Hello, Steve. How you doing?
Oh, are you all right?
It's all been creepy blokes phoning in. Sorry about that. Let me apologise. Go on, Steve. What have you got?
I've just been in my cab all day, and I've sort of wrote a little song. I wondered if the boys could maybe use it or, something like that.
Okay.
Let's
check it out.
You ready?
Yeah.
Muffin the mule just stole my flange, stole my flange, stole my flange. Muffin the mule just stole my flange, and I don't know what to do. Muff.
Right,
He's off at the end of that.
Yeah, he's gone. I don't think we can get away with even playing that on the radio. I'm sorry about that. Well, listen. I suppose we should probably play your song and let you go. Oh, I think we've got one more. We've got one more quick call. Are you queuing up that call, and then we'll play the song, and then
okay.
We'll go.
You have some great listeners, don't you?
You got some funny listeners, man.
Yeah,
You must have a great time like every day on the show.
got to pay the mortgage, isn't it? Oh, hang on a minute. We got this. Now this is Verinda, who you've heard earlier on. Verinda.
Yeah.
You the man.
Yeah. Am I?
Yeah. Can you sing to us again?
You got a new song, a different one?
I can't. Can't even play a clip.
No, man. We need it live.
to hear it live.
Come on, hit it. Come on.
I'm in a difficult situation at the moment.
Well, you're around certain people. You can't really.
Are you on the toilet?
Ask her to be quiet for a minute and just
listen. Stand up on the chair or on the table where you are and just sing out loud.
No, I'm in the train station there.
Yeah, that's all right. Jump onto the track, but no, don't do that.
Don't worry, you get your 15 minutes of fame. Everyone will be looking at you. They'll be clapping. They'll be cheering.
Come on, Verinda.
Verinda.
Yeah.
Go on,
do it.
Come on.
What do you want me to sing?
Your favourite song?
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Right. Hit me, baby, one more time. That's all I know.
Okay, we'll sing something you know.
This is
You're going far, bro.
Verinda, did you have a is there a point to this call, Verinda?
Yeah, I just don't think you're that good.
You don't think we're that good? Okay. No, that's fair
Since
enough.
we've heard you, we're actually reevaluating what we're doing in the industry because there's singers out there like yourself that are just actually going to clean up and boy.
Have you ever thought of? Listen, right, this is a great band that are looking for a new singer. They're called The Latch, right? And no, serious. And you should speak to them.
No, I prefer my solo stuff.
Oh, okay, good point.
Yeah, Verinda, that's very rude of you. Please don't ever call again.
All right then.
All right then. There you go. If I'd known it was as simple as that, I'd have done that a year ago. Listen, I'm sorry about that. Everyone else has been very nice. So that's very nice. Listen, we're going to let you go. We're going to play your single after you go. You'll be listening in the car, so I promise we're going to play it.
You can slate us then when we're gone.
No, listen, I genuinely love the series.
Do we get paid every time you play that little clip?
What do you mean? This little clip?
Surely that's a play, no?
Yeah. No, you don't. But listen, hey fellas, thanks very much for coming in. When is the new episode on MTV? Because I'm playing catch up all through the week. Sunday.
Sundays are always the new one. That's 9:30 on MTV.
And the single is The One. We're going to play it in a little bit, and that's coming out next week.
Monday 23rd.
Hey, listen, fellas, it's really nice to meet you. Thanks very much. Best of luck. I need a moment's silence while I do this. Meet Careful Kev.
A penny saved is a penny earned.
He's very play it. So here we go. This is a single, The One, and it's coming out next week.
I tried to be the one, tried to give you what you need. I thought we had it all, but I couldn't really see. I should have been there before. Yeah, 'cause you needed me more. I'm sorry, girl, I tried, but I know I let you down. When you needed me most, baby, I wasn't around. Wish I was there before.
the one. Listen, if you've not seen Totally Boy Band, I've had loads of emails saying, go on, Ian, give them a hard time. Well, that's not gonna happen. 'Cause I genuinely love the TV programme. I think it's brilliant. I think it's a little bit... Sorry. Anyway, OK, back onwards and upwards with the show. 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. We were always talking about earlier on, oh yeah, holding hands. Old people don't seem to hold hands. If you're an old person and you do, give us a call. And if you've got any tips for that thing where you hug, I always mime these things as well when I'm talking about them. Any tips for walking along with someone and hugging them, but not getting out of step, then 0870 9090 973. It's boiling in here. Bradley wanted the heating turned up. You know I like it icy cold. Bradley said it was very, very cold. Ian, do you find any of the members of Upper Street attractive? Jimmy was quite nice. He had his hat on there. Bradley wanted it really warm for some reason, so it's ridiculously hot in here. But, hey, Chris, do you want to go and walk up and down Upper Street tonight so we can find their flat?
Wicked.
Yeah, nice one. OK, that's a plan. We'll be doing that later on. Maybe about 11:30 or something. We'll have some of that. And there's a new thing I found that annoys me. I'll tell you what it is. You know when you go out to, like, Marks and Spencer's to get your lunch, get your sandwich lunch, or you go to Tesco's to get your lunch? I was in town today at sort of about 1 o'clock, and I saw these people doing this. And you see business people and people who work in offices, generally offices, walking around. I'll try not to... but wearing their little badges, their little name tags, you know, the things. They're on a little sort of chain, and they're like a little blue pass or something, laminated pass or something, that they use to get in and out of their buildings. Why do they wear those all the time? Surely once you're out of work, you don't need to wear... In fact, you don't even need to wear them in work. You just need to show them to the person on security. And if the person on security doesn't know your face and you've been working there for 2 years, I'd quit. To be honest, if after 2 years they're still saying, can I see your ID, please? Then I'd quit. Yes, at places like the BBC where there's a strong threat of terrorism, then yes, you know, you should have to display your pass every time you go in because the Al-Qaeda is very, very clever. And I reckon they've probably developed face-off technology already. So yes, you should have to do that. But, you know, if you just work in, like, some bobbin's office off Oxford Street, why do you have to wear the name tag all the flipping time? It's just something that's been getting me angry recently. If you'd like to contribute, then may I suggest you give us a call, 0870 9090 973. Leon is in the Lakeside.
How you doing, Ian?
Yes.
Never got me questioning, but never mind.
Oh, you were the Take That question.
Yeah, I was going to change it, but I never mind.
No, never mind. We had a lot of calls, and I think after the fiasco with Verinda giving them a hard time, it was best to knock it on the head.
That was expected.
They were nice lads, though, weren't they?
Yeah, they were a nice bunch of guys. But,
yes.
It's a sad day today, though, Ian, isn't it?
It certainly is, Leon, yes.
Because of this Sky thing that you mentioned. I've only just...
Channel 4. For those who don't know, Channel 4 have bought the rights to Sky, excuse me, have bought the rights to Lost Series 3. It's a sad day because it's me out of a job.
This is what I was worried about. This is why it's sad, because that Lost podcast you done was fantastic.
Thank you. It was certainly, I was very proud of it, and it was a great gig. But the gig was, I'd turn up at a studio in the morning, watch Lost on a massive TV with surround sound, and then talk about it for an hour with some geeks. It was just genius.
Which you saw already, though, admittedly.
Oh, I'd seen it already, yes. And there should be a new episode of Lost waiting for me when I get home tonight.
Well, I'm at the Sky offices tomorrow.
Oh, right.
With the job that I'm doing. So I was actually going to see if I could pitch to get you a Sky podcast.
A Skycast?
A Skycast for Lost Season 3.
It's really disappointing. Channel 4 have muffed up on this one. This is a big, big loss to people, especially as Series 2 ended on such a cliffhanger.
I know. I can't talk about it. I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Oh, we can talk about that because Series 2 is finished.
Series 2 is finished. I can't talk about Series 3 episode tonight. You going to watch it?
Yes, I'm going to watch it. The return of, well, I can't say.
No, you can't say no.
I've seen the trailer for it.
We can say 2 words, though.
Go on.
Fish biscuit.
Fish biscuit, yes.
No one knows what I'm talking about.
No, we can say fish biscuit. Yeah. But yeah, it's disappointing. But Sky, it's a masterstroke from Sky because then everyone's, you know, they're going to get a load of people subscribing to Sky, which...
It's also, Chris cut me off the other day because I started talking about your tube.
About what?
About your tube.
YouTube, that's it. Have you had a look on there lately? I've not been on there. No, I was looking at, some Sparks videos on YouTube the other day.
Put your name in it and see what happens.
Yeah, no, they've got me. I've done that, and I did that a few months ago, and they've got me on the weakest link. They've got me on BBLB.
Singing Anastasia.
There's what?
What?
There's what? Leon? He's gone, Chris. What happened there?
We got ads, innit?
What? I don't understand what he's talking about.
We got ads.
Okay.
If you've just missed that bit of Iain Lee, you can download the...
It's been a good show today. I'm feeling energised and fired up. Fired up. I didn't mean that. 087 90 90 973 is the telephone number. Iain at lbc.co.uk. So the two things we've got so far, old people don't hold hands. It's only girls that like holding hands anyway. If you're a bloke and you like walking along holding hands, give us a call. And why do people, when they're out getting their lunch, still wear their ID tags from work? It's a nonsense. More of your calls after the latest LBC News.
Available on...
I was having a little production meeting out and about. So, people who wear ID cards out and about during their lunch, what the hell is that all about? And if you're a gentleman that maybe not holding hands, maybe holding hands is the wrong thing, because holding hands is all right, because it means you can drag the girl along a bit if she's dawdling at a shoe shop. No, come on, there's an H&V up the road. But it's the thing of actually walking along with your arms round each other. That's just... impossible to do. Absolutely impossible to do. 0870 90 90 973. Sandra!
Yes.
Hello?
You said old people holding hands. You didn't say arms around each other.
Okay, no, yeah, go on.
What's wrong with old people holding hands?
No, I'm just saying you don't see old people holding hands.
When you go to Cyprus on holiday, you see people up to their 80s and 90s holding hands everywhere you go.
They're holding on for dear life.
Youngsters that don't. No. The youngsters don't.
What do you define as a youngster, Sandra?
They're teenagers. They don't, but everybody that's out there do. I've been married 41 years, so I'm nearly 60. I hold hands. It's lovely.
Hey, listen, maybe I'm wrong on this one. I'm prepared to be proved wrong on this one. Holding hands it's better. Do you do the walking with arms around each other, though?
I would love to, but I'm afraid he draws the line there. Holding hands is fine.
There we go.
That's like, I'm in charge, I'm looking after this lady, I'm holding hands. That's lovely. That's not a problem.
When you're walking on a pavement, does he walk on the roadside?
Now my dad always told me they had to walk on the roadside.
Yes.
So I tried to make him, he tends to forget.
Do you know what? There are two opposing views on this, to get slightly historical and boring. Traditionally, in the olden days, the gentleman is supposed to walk on the, not on the roadside, on the other side, because in the old days, you know what happened before we had toilets?
Yeah.
People would dump in buckets and chuck them out of the window.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And if the gentleman, this is true, and if the gentleman was walking near the buildings, he'd be the one that got covered in cack.
Right, not the lady.
Not the lady, but yes, the more recent view is that the man should walk on the roadside so that if a bus goes crazy, he gets killed and not her.
Oh, I thought it was so if there was puddles, she didn't get splashed.
Well, yeah, I suppose it could be that, but if
it's to keep her safe. That's what I like to think, to keep her safe.
I think if there's puddles, then it's every person for themselves, because I'm not going to take a splash for a chick, you know.
Do you think you should hold hands when you're old? What do you call old?
48 and upwards.
That's not old.
I think you find it is.
No.
Of course it is. Everyone
Life
knows
begins at 50 now.
Yeah, you know who say that? People who are 60 say that, to try and make themselves feel young.
ID badges, no. No. I wear an ID badge, but not outside.
It's an odd thing. Why do people do it? It's like either...
Because they feel they're important.
Yeah, that's it, exactly. They feel that they're important.
If they have got an important job and they've got their ID on that badge, and they've probably got a picture with it, that could be stolen and used to get in wherever it is they get into.
Yes.
So they're not supposed to wear them outside.
And also, the ID badges, do the people on the door actually look at the picture on there?
It's not so much the people on the door, it's to prove that you're allowed to go where you're going, and that people that haven't got IDs on in that building shouldn't be there.
Okay.
Not outside in the high street.
All right, Sandra. Calm down, Sandra.
Okay.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
I'm shocked. It's my first call. I've only just started listening to you. And I put your number because, as the lady said the other day, you do say it very fast.
Yeah. Oh, God.
It took me many goes on the way home on my hand to get it right, but I put it in my phone.
And the thing is, you can't do... it doesn't feel like I'm doing it slowly, but maybe I need to just bear that in mind a little bit more.
Well, you do, because you've got to try and remember some of it and write it down as well. But I put it in my phone, which is very sensible.
I say it quite... Well, that is a very good tip, and if anyone else... get it and put it in your phone and
I
then...
might be old, but I'm sensible.
Well, old people are sensible, that's it. The young people aren't sensible.
That's right.
There we go. Sandra, thank you very much. Nice to talk to you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. What a lovely lady she was. Neil is in Waltham Abbey. Hello, Neil.
Hello.
Yes, I can hardly hear you.
Oh, can you? I'm just on the M25, so it might be a bit noisy.
Okay, it's a very bad signal, but it sounds like it's getting better, so let's stick with it.
Do my best. Yeah, I was just wondering, what happened to the word watcher? When people used to meet someone, they used to say watcher.
Watcher? W-O-T-C-H-A?
Yes.
Watcher?
Why doesn't anybody say it anymore?
What does
it mean? Where did it come from?
Well, watcher, I guess, means watch you.
Stalk you?
No, not stalking, Neil, but just like, watch you. What you doing? That's what it'd be. That would be what you. What you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Hello, what are you doing? But you're right, no one says it anymore. And another word that people don't say that I miss fondly is wally.
Yeah, that's another one.
Do you remember the worst insult you could say to someone was, oh, you wally.
Yeah.
You flipping wally. You dropped that bottle, you wally.
Yeah. Maybe it was 70s kind of slang, wasn't it?
70s, 80s, yes, possibly. There could be, but
it's probably 80s.
Neil, don't lose any sleep over it. You'll be fine. Did he call in just for that? Did he really, Chris?
What a wally.
It was very funny. You're in good form today. Because you've seen your favourite boy band today, didn't you?
Yeah, but my hair wasn't right.
No, it wasn't right. Chris is very upset because Upper Street were coming in for two reasons. Upper Street were coming in, and also because it was being filmed. But they didn't film you, did they?
A little bit.
They won't use it.
They might.
They won't use it. I used to have an illustrious television career, so I'm somebody.
And look at your hair.
Exactly. I believe that some of that interview may be on Cream. As I think some of the Duncan Banner time will be on Cream, which is if you've never heard Cream, it's worth having a listen. It's I'm looking forward to find out when it's on. Is it on Saturdays or Sundays, Cream, Chris?
Sundays.
What time? Chris?
I'm taking a call.
He doesn't know. It's like 6 o'clock or something on a Sunday. It's the best of LBC, and it's it maybe it will highlight presenters that you've not bothered to listen to before, or you weren't aware were on, or maybe you didn't think were any good, and you might hear a bit on there. You think, actually, they're not as bad as I thought. I might check them out in the week. You see what I'm doing? I'm setting up a stall and selling stuff. Michael's in Lewisham.
Oh, what's your Ian?
What are you, Wally?
All right, Dollop.
Oh, Dollop. What?
Dollop. I'm a fond user, keen user, sorry, of the word Dollop and Watcher and Wally, but that's not what I phoned up for anyway.
Okay.
I hold my bird's hand.
Excuse me?
That's my bird, I hold her hand.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. We've got a phone call live from the 1970s. How has this happened? Michael has called us from the olden days. Okay, so you hold your bird's hand, do you?
That's right, yeah, no, I hold her hand. And, well, just to let people know that I'm with her, she's my bird. That's my territory. And also to let her know that I've got her, she's safe, she don't have to worry about anything.
And another way of marking one's territory, of course, is to urinate on it and leave a scent. Is it? I don't suppose...
What, Ian, I wouldn't have a bird if I'd done that, mate.
Yes, that's good, probably...
She'd be straight off.
Yes.
She'd be straight into that shoe shop.
Yes, well, that's the thing, the holding hands is good, because you can drag them away from the shoe shops. We haven't got time, we've got to go to HMV.
Yes, you know that.
But do you do the walking along with your arm around her shoulders?
Yes, I do. And a good tip for keeping in time with each other is it's not only about keeping in time, it's about taking the same distance steps as well.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm quite lanky, so any girl that I caught has got much shorter legs than me, so
You've either got to ask her to run or take shorter pigeon steps yourself.
One of the great lessons I learnt in life...
you know you can always try.
Oh, yes, I was about to tell you a great lesson I'd learned, but let's move on, yes?
Sorry, you know you can always try. You can always try the Ghostbusters walk. You know where all four of them walk arm in arm and they throwing their legs about at the end of the Ghostbusters film.
Oh, do they do that? They stole that from the monkeys, then?
They probably did. No, thinking about it, you're right. You are right. They've done that. They've stolen that from the monkeys.
Unbelievable!
Quality. Go on. You was gonna say something.
I can't remember what it was.
No, nor can I.
Okay, excellent. Will.
Ian.
Yes.
I think you've missed the point with these ID cards, my friend.
Yes, my friend.
The reason people have them round the neck, as do I, is because they actually let you into the building.
Right.
And if you don't have them on you, you can't get in.
Hey, dig this, Will. I can get into almost any Marks and Spencers in the country without any form of ID on me.
Right, go on. through the customer entrance like most people, or
Yes, exactly. So why do the people, when they're going to get their lunch, wear the ID badges then? Take it off. It's just showing off, Will. You know it is.
because you end up leaving it by your desk and then you can't get back into your office.
Okay, now, I don't remember, in the 1970s, a man called Tobias Pocket invented...
I wasn't even born then, Ian.
Pockets. He invented pockets. And you could slip one in there.
Well, yeah, that's a good point. Or you could put it in your man bag.
There you go, you see? There's a solution for everything. Do you think this is amazing? And the kids won't know this or believe this. Before the 1970s, clothes did not have pockets. Fact.
I don't believe it.
It's a fact. Honestly, look up Tobias Pocket on Wikipedia. It is an absolute fact. And it's incredible to think that there was a world where people just had clothes and jackets and trousers that were smooth. And that there was nowhere to insert, like, a wallet or anything like that. Anyway, it's enough history. 0870 90 90 973. We'll take some more of your calls after this. Massive sale at... Ian, fill me in on podcasting. Fill me in on podcasting. Is it worth it? And do you actually get to listen to full shows from the past? If so, how far back do they go? It probably is worth it. It's only about 10 quid for 6 months or something, which is ridiculously cheap. And you can listen to pretty much full shows. That we have a few problems with our Triple M. Some of our Triple M's aren't in there, and because of copyright and stuff like that. But yes, there are full shows, and they go back to January, I think. So it's like, Chris is going to come on the mic, is he?
January.
What? That's what I said.
I know, but that's what I was going to say.
The www.lbc.co.uk if you want to find out more. This is very exciting. You could win £1,000 to spend on your forthcoming energy bills. All next week with Steve Allen. All you've got to do is identify Steve's high energy song and answer his quirky energy questions. I can't bother to press the button. Energy. Just in case you can't hear it. Energy. It's Energy Week with British Gas and London's LBC 97.3. More details go to the website, of course. Holding hands, ID badges, walking along with your arms around each other, Wally, Plonker, and things like that. It's kind of been the form of the show so far. 0870 90 90. Blanche!
Hi, Ian.
Hello, Blanche.
Hi. Two things.
Did you enjoy Upper Street?
No.
What?
Because, it's not my style of music.
My heart is screaming out for help.
Not again.
That's not your style of music?
I'd rather hear Gadang-Gadang. Listen to Gadang-Gadang all day.
It's kind of similar to Gadang Gadang, isn't it?
It's not as good as Gadang-Gadang.
Oh.
No.
My heart is screaming out for help.
Okay.
Can I make my point? 2 points. Are you there or have you left? Thank you. Have we finished?
Gadang, gadang.
Thank you. I enjoyed that. Right, have you stopped?
I can open your eyes.
That's nice. All right, have we finished? No, we haven't. Right, are you finished? No. Yeah, I tell you what, you let me know when you stop playing silly you-know-what, and I'll make my valid points. Okay? Have you finished?
Now I'm here all
No.
by myself.
Are you ready? If you're ready, I'll begin. This is Listen with Thought of Mother.
My heart is screaming out for help.
Ian, behave yourself. Finished?
Have you ever peed in a swimming pool?
No, I haven't, actually. Are you finished? No.
I ain't gay, man.
Pardon?
I apologise for being racialistic to Welsh people.
I'm not Welsh.
I'm not gay.
Ian, if you're gone, I'm going.
A burglar has come into the house.
I find it very
starting to beat me up.
Who's going to beat you up?
A
Get
burglar's
Ian, get Ian over to protect you. If he doesn't stop the music, I'll be beating him up.
You have to ask yourself, do I feel lucky?
No, I don't
Well,
feel
do
lucky.
you, punk?
Are you ready, Ian? Ian? You're annoying.
Steve
Ian,
Allen is a bottler.
don't insult Steve Allen.
Steve Allen is a bottler.
Steve Allen is the greatest thing that's ever been on radio. So don't insult Steve Allen to me because he's fantastic.
Let's just hope that Steve Allen does that drive spot every night, because that's just bringing LBC back to where it was.
You're quite right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He certainly wouldn't muck around like this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, we can both count.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm not gay. That just let everyone know I'm not gay.
I didn't say you were gay, and if you were, there's nothing wrong with it. Are you ready to speak now?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
No. All right, Ian, when you're ready.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
1,
Right,
2, 3,
we're
4,
both
5.
numerate. The only one who isn't numerate or literate is Ian at the moment.
I want to suck Verinda's feet.
What do you want to do to Verinda?
I want to suck Verinda's feet.
You leave her alone.
Suck Verinda's feet.
Wash your mouth out with carbolic. Are you back, Ian?
Yes.
Ian?
If it's yellow, let
I
it
shall
yellow.
go. I'm quite prepared to go back and continue playing Patience on the computer and let you take the call now. Are you going to play? Are you finished playing silly you-know-what?
Good lunch. What have you got in to say?
Right. First.
Oh, I've got to go to the ads.
Here's a puzzler. Mr. X.
Good afternoon, Paul.
Ian.
Yes, Paul.
You said, I'm washing my car at the moment, but I felt...
All right, well done. Good luck.
You said...
it's a bit cold to be washing a car, isn't it?
No, it's quite nice that the sun's out. I was just levering it off. Anyway,
It's really grey and miserable over here.
Yeah, ain't it? It's lovely.
You're leathering it off, are you?
Yeah.
Good lad.
Not being rude. Right, anyway...
Yes.
You said...
Paul.
From the 70s, Mr. Pocket, invented the pocket. For
Tobias Pocket, yes.
Right. Well,
Invented the pocket.
What about World War One and World War Two in the Army Greens? They had pockets.
No,
and before
they
you
didn't.
start...
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
They
And
didn't.
Yes, they did.
Well,
And
they didn't,
before-
mate. Pockets were not around before 1971. Yes, there may have been a few in the very late 60s that seeped out, but
Look at
1971...
Monty Python and what's name? They've all got pockets.
Monty Python and the What's Name?
Yeah, whatever it's called. Anyway...
I don't even know what... If you can't even construct a sentence, Paul, how could you think you can win this?
Listen, what about Sterling Moss in the 50s and the 60s, right? All the pit crew had overalls. They had pockets.
How do you know?
Because I've got videos of it.
Prove it.
How can I prove that to you?
Well, exactly, you can't, because you have not got videos of Sterling Moss's pit crew with pockets in the 50s.
I
because
have from the archive videos.
do you
You
know-
have to look at Murray Walker's video to know that.
Oh, well, what are you doing with Murray Walker's video? Does he want it back?
Oh, it's like talking to a tin of paint sometimes, isn't it?
Yes, but the thing is, Paul, why are you doing this? You know, the thing is,
Oh,
pockets
I just felt compelled to ring you up because you're wrong.
No, I'm
Don't
not wrong.
admit you're wrong.
I'm not wrong. Pockets were not invented until 1971 by Dutchman Tobias Pocket.
In the 1970s, I remember my mum sticking me in a pair of sad flared trousers with 3 buttons up the top. Some people out there must remember.
What year was this?
I think it was about 76.
Yeah, pockets have been around for 4 or 5 years by then.
Yeah, but my ones didn't have pockets, so I thought you was right there. But then I thought, what about World War One and World War Two? They had pockets. See, I'm right. You're wrong, admit it.
Well, they didn't have pockets. Were you... Okay, Paul, here's a question.
Go on.
Were you alive in World War One?
No.
Right, so...
Question 2.
Question 2 is... I don't need question 2, because question 1 has won the argument for me. It means...
You got video evidence. Photographic evidence.
Where? Show it to me. Show me a picture of something in World War One that's got a pocket. You can't do it because it don't exist.
You're on the radio.
Yeah, I know I'm on the radio. You're on the phone.
So
Nice to meet
you're
you.
fighting a losing battle here, aren't you?
What losing battle?
You are.
You thought in 1976 there were no pockets, yet pockets have been around for a whole 5 years.
No. You're a fool. See you later.
I'm not the one that phoned up. to say that pockets were around in World War II. I'm not the one that thought for a minute, thinking back, oh yeah, I didn't have any pockets in 1976, maybe he's right. Oh, hang on, Sterling Moss. So I ask you, London, who is the fool? Anyway, I pity the fool. That was fun, wasn't it? If you want to celebrate the magic of Tobias Pockets, this is the show to do it. Also talking about holding hands, and walking around with ID cards, and haggling over your lunch. Have you ever haggled over your lunch? I saw a man do it yesterday in the LBC canteen. It was the weirdest, most embarrassing, yet funniest thing I've ever seen. 0870 9090 973. Take more of your calls after the latest LBC 97.3 news headlines. Fingers crossed he's calling in tomorrow. Fingers crossed within 24 hours we will have spoken to that young man again. Fingers crossed, we're working on it. OK, so what have we mentioned today? Well, apart from having Upper Street in, who are fantastic, go and get the podcast. It's well worth a listen. Holding hands, old people don't do it, although maybe I'm wrong on this one. There is a chance, London. Yeah, that's right. I could be wrong. And maybe old people do hold hands and they just don't do it in front of me. Tips for walking along hugging each other. Why do people wear their ID cards when they're in Marks and Spencer's getting their lunch? That's just wrong. And for some reason we're arguing about the origin of pockets. You've missed a lot while on your fag break, Helen. All I did was mention Tobias Pocket, who invented the pocket in about 1970-71. And I've got people phoning in saying Sterling Moss's pit crew had pockets. Someone in World War II had pockets. It's not true, so just, let's not go off down that tangent too much, because it's an historical fact. May I suggest you check Wikipedia, of all things. But if you do want to contribute, 0870 9090 973. Marnie's in the Hillingdon. Good afternoon to you, Marnie.
Hi, Ian, you're right.
I'm fine.
I want to talk about pockets.
Oh, for God's sakes. Go on.
No, listen, I'm not going to argue.
No, because you know I'm right.
Because I haven't had time to check Wikipedia. But what about pocket watches?
Right, what about them?
Well, I thought that they were around well before the 70s.
Right.
And
correct.
Did they not fit into a pocket, or were they just dangling from the inside of a man's jacket? I don't know.
They didn't. No, you don't know how a pocket watch is worn, do you? Pocket watch.
I thought it was put in a pocket on the inside of. Okay, correct me.
I will correct you. No, it's not at all. There's a little, little fob thing that goes through the man's buttonhole on a shirt, or probably on a jacket, actually, not a shirt. And it would hang from that. And then in the olden days, they would sort of clip it on in a similar way that, you get a pin and you put a poppy on during remembrance thing, whatever that is. They would do the same thing with the watch. It wasn't called the pocket watch until, I think, probably like the late 70s, early 80s.
Right.
And so it was done, it's a retrospective term. So, yes, now you can wear them in a little pocket, but they weren't initially called, wocket potches. They weren't called pocket watches. Now, you're not gonna, I know this because I saw this on Antiques Roadshow when I was a kid and it blew my mind. Do you know what they were originally called?
No.
Danglies. I swear to you, pocket watches were originally called danglies.
Oh dear.
Honestly.
Have you got your dangly on today?
No, I don't use. I've got a wrist. I have one on the wrist. I don't use a dangly.
You're a modern man, Ian.
Exactly. Although I take my watch off during the show because it clatters. Money, thank you for that. Yes. So let's just not concentrate on pockets too much. Who is this dude you've got, Chris? Who is? Hello, who is this?
I'm Tobias Pocket.
Oh, Tobias Pockets. Chris has spelt Tobias with a D.
No, definitely not. No, I am actually Tobias Pocket.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to support you, really, because I could hear some fool on earlier, and he was trying to tell you the pockets were made before 1972.
Because Sterling Moss's pit crew had some, apparently.
No, he's talking complete rubbish. I know he's talking complete rubbish.
Yes.
In 1972, I actually created the first pocket.
There you go, you see. Why didn't you call them Tobias?
Sorry?
Why
didn't I call...
Why did you use the word pocket instead of Tobias?
Well, Tobias would be a silly name, wouldn't it? It doesn't sound as good as pocket.
Yeah, but you're right. It does make perfect sense. I notice you've lost your Dutch accent.
Well, yeah, I've been living in England since 1972. I mean, What had happened was I moved to England in 1972. I went to a pub, and I'd never been to a pub before.
Yeah.
I got very drunk. I fell over onto my bottom, and I split the trousers at the back.
Do you still get a penny for every pocket that is sold?
I don't get a penny for every pocket that is sold. No.
That's a real shame. Tobias, thank you for that. Tobias, in all honesty, we all know Tobias Pocket died in 1984, so... But we'll go along with that. There's a little prank call there. But, pretending to be a dead man. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? Imagine if it was your dad, it wouldn't be funny then, would it? Jackie!
Hello, you had a really strong Dutch accent on that, Tobias.
Yeah, no, the real Tobias Pocket died in about 84, I think.
Well,
I remember doing a project on him once at school. The only two people I know lots of things about from school are Tobias Pocket and Guy Fawkes, because I did projects on them every year.
Right, on the 5th of November.
Well, that was the Guy Fawkes one, yeah. Tobias Pockets was obviously the 6th
the name
of May.
of the pocket watch came from Tobias Pocket. That's where he got the idea for pockets from, the pocket watch. But anyway, I've got a question for you, because I know you know a lot about felines,
Not sure if you're right there. Yeah, but yes.
Right. I've got a question for you.
Sea lions?
Felines.
Cats.
Yeah, meow cats.
Yes.
If you put my cat's name in front of your cat's name, you come out with a very famous film. What is my cat's name?
Blue Velvet. Blue.
Oh, no, it's national, actually.
Oh, okay. Blue Velvet.
you go.
Have you seen Blue Velvet?
No, but have you heard this thong, blue, sleeping on... I thought that would go well with your programme the other day.
What? That's the Neil Diamond song?
No, the wedgie thongs.
Oh, Thong Blue, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
All right.
Oh, no, she's gone. She was bonkers. Can I just... Chris, can I have a word with you, mate? Can I have a quick word with you?
What?
Why are you taking so long to get the calls on the air?
Because you're using up quicker.
But I'm not using up, but why is it taking you a while to get the calls racked up? Normally it's like, bam, bam, come on, man, come on. And I'm having to hold the calls longer than I'd like to the point where it gets a little bit uncomfortable for me and the caller, because there's no... basically, listen, I have a switchboard in front of me that says lots of lines. And normally there's like 2, 3, 4 calls just ready to go, and I can go, right, I want that. And Chris says, what are you doing back there?
Having my coffee, innit?
You serious?
Yeah.
We'll finish it quickly.
Cheers.
Stuart.
Hello there, Ian. How are you, mate?
My name's Stuart, you alright?
Yeah, I'd like to make a point with you just right now.
An appointment?
No, a point.
I'm busy for the next 2 weeks.
Well, you're a popular man, I can imagine that.
I'm really sad that Lost has been sold to Sky.
Oh, well.
I'm out.
I can still send it over to you, though, no matter what.
Well, I can still see it, but I'm out of a job.
Oh, well.
Oh, I've got
what do you do? You'll still be popular on the radio.
Anyway, what did you want?
Well, it's about the pocket scenario.
Yes.
Well, I've got a picture from 1916 of I suppose it's my great-granddad.
No.
That he was standing with his hands in his pockets in his Royal Navy uniform.
Prove it.
I'll email it to you.
Go on, then.
I need the address tonight. I'm just on my way home now, but I will email it
It's
to you.
iain@lbc.co.uk. IAIN.
IAIN, I know that.
But you're sure it's a pocket? You don't think it's just a flap of cloth?
No, I'm adamant it's a pocket.
You're sure he's got his hand in a cloth flap? Because pockets were not around until 1971. They weren't in popular use until about 73, I think.
Yeah,
I could be wrong on this, by the way.
No, you're going just by that fella's name.
Tobias Pocket. Listen, if there are any teachers out there, I don't know if they still do it as part of the national curriculum, but if there's anyone out there who knows more about pockets than me, then please give me a call, because I'm going on a project I did when I was about 14 years old.
I'm sure Navinda knows a lot about more pockets than you.
Well, listen, Stuart, send me a picture, and then maybe we can talk about it. Until then, I think you're talking out of your hat. Yeah, indeed. Can we not make this a pocket-dedicated show? 0870 9090. And now you put Lindy through, I've got to go to the ads.
I'm the chairman of Galliard Homes, and I'm...
30 seconds, it's Lindy.
Watcher?
Hello, Watcher Wally.
Hey. Hello.
Yeah.
I've just been shopping,
Yes.
and there was a girl standing outside a shop with a name tag on.
Yes.
It didn't have a name on it.
Yes.
All it had on it was bra fitter.
Oh my giddy aunts.
I know, it was really odd. And she was standing outside a shop.
Maybe she's one of those Eastern European girls, because they have weird names over there. It could be.
I don't think so. But it was very strange. I don't know whether it was a joke or whether she'd really forgotten to take it off when she came out of work.
But I suppose, were you wearing a badge saying, hey, I was in John Lewis today.
Oh, I love John Lewis.
I know, I like the John Lewis in Brent Cross, because I go there for, like, my homey things, like the I need stuff for the bathroom, and when I'm getting my new blinds for the bath, and stuff like that, I go there. But I went into John Lewis in Oxford Street today, and I don't know it very well. And I want to get, I'm going to do this thing soon where I have a month where I don't wear jeans. So I went to look at the clothes in there, and a little bit old.
Yeah.
It's all a bit old manish in there. Even like
A bit old ladyish too.
Yeah, so there was but I did buy it, and I've only ever bought one of these before in my life, an umbrella.
Oh, okay.
Bought an umbrella because it was chucking it down, and I was getting soaking wet, and I thought, I'm going to go get an umbrella. And when I came out, it stopped raining.
And what colour did you get? Just plain black?
Black. Let's. Do you know what? I don't even know how big it is. Let's have a... Hang on a minute. Right. It's a tiny one. Let's see how big this opens up to be, because I don't...
That's unlucky then.
Oh, that's nonsense. What could possibly go wrong? What, get the sack from here or something? How does this open up? Why do they come in those little sort of covers? Because it's impossible to get it back in there.
Yeah, I know. I suppose if they're wet, you can put them in there to keep your
It's
fingers.
Velcro. It's not a press stud. All right, here we go. How do you do that? Huh? What do you do to... How do you open this?
Press a button and push it. Push it up.
I've got it up. There we go.
Oh, okay.
There we go. That's all right. That's a good size. It's not too big.
No.
It's not too big, because you don't want it too big, because then you bash people in the head and you have to be conscious. Let's have a little look. I'll look in the reflection here. Oh, yeah, no, that's a good size. That's a good size. Excellent.
I saw one in a magazine recently that had tiny little lights on it, like stars. And I thought I fancied one of those.
Yeah, that's just a bit gay. I wanted to get one with a button on it, though, so you press it and it fires out, but...
Oh, I don't know, do those anymore?
What do you mean? Why not? Because of the Al-Qaeda?
Maybe.
Hey, I wonder if on my new Sky package I can get the Al-Qaeda network. Anyway...
walking arm in arm.
Yes, Lindy?
Impossible.
You can't do it, can you?
Especially when one's tall and one's not as tall.
Yes, it does.
My husband's 6'2", and it's impossible.
Yes. How tall are you?
5'6".
All right. Sorry, I'm trying to get this back in this sheath now. You can't resheath an umbrella.
Once you've taken the sheath off, it's very
but then
hard to
why
put
would
back
you
in.
want to? Because putting it in the sheath doesn't make it that much smaller. Why do they have these covers for umbrellas, Lindy?
I don't know.
Because it doesn't do anything apart from just get on your nerves.
It's very difficult.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've got the giggles now.
Oh, how to store your umbrella. Hang on, it's instructions. Collapse the umbrella and place hand round the tips of the ribs. Straighten fabric into... What? Straighten fabric into creases. Roll the umbrella in your hand and secure the Velcro tie band. Tap the handle upwards to collapse the umbrella. Gently twist umbrella into case provided. Gently twist umbrella into case provided? That doesn't...
I know what they mean, but it's very fiddly.
Oh, hang on. Anyway, this is really boring radio, so I'm going to have to say goodbye to you.
Bye.
Bye-bye, there we go. Yes, Amber.
Hello there.
Hello, Amber.
I would like to talk about the pocket situation.
Oh, the pocket situation. It sounds like the Middle East crisis, the pocket situation. Yes, Amber.
Yes. Well, I have a few facts.
Oh, by the way, sorry, I should just say this, but I remember, Clive Bull isn't in tonight.
Sorry?
Clive Bull isn't in tonight.
Okay.
Did you ever listen to Clive Bull?
No.
Oh, you don't even know who the hell I'm talking about. Clive is the best presenter this station has. He's on 8 till 12, Mondays to Thursdays, but he's not in tonight. He's not very well.
I'm sorry, we only listen to you or Steve Allen.
Blimey, that's a weird pairing. No, you should listen to Clive Bull. He's excellent.
We'll try.
But not tonight, because he's not in.
I'm really dying to tell you this fact.
Well, hang on, should I tell you who's coming in instead?
Oh, go on then.
It's Nick Abbott.
Okay.
Again, you don't know who Nick...
My mum listens to him.
Yeah, he's excellent. He does Saturdays, 10 o'clock at night, and I've just really geekily, just downloaded a stack of old... He won't be in yet. He doesn't get into like 10 minutes before the show, so I can say this without looking like an idiot. I've downloaded like 20 old Nick Abbott shows from here, from 1999, when it was 11:52, and from all other places. And he's brilliant.
Okay.
So listen to him tonight, please.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to listen into that.
That means I can't watch the telly tonight. I'll listen to it. Anyway, Amber, sorry, you wanted to say something.
That's okay. Right, well, my uncle-in-law
Yes.
is Ron Moody, who...
I know Ron Moody. He was in Oliver.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
played Fagin.
Yes.
Well, that's my uncle-in-law.
Uncle-in-law, saying he's your husband's uncle.
Oh, it's not my husband. This is related to my mother.
Well,
Well,
what?
in Oliver, he sung a song, You've Got to Pick a Pocket or Two.
No, hang on a second. But I want to get this relationship straight. He's your uncle-in-law, but he's your mother's uncle.
Something, he's like my second uncle, something like that.
Let's work this out properly. How is he related to your mother?
Right, hold on, let me ask you. How is Ron Moody related to you? I'm father's brother's wife's brother.
Oh, hang on a minute. Right.
Did you hear that?
No, right. So your mum, yeah, it's your mum. It's her. I'm drawing a family tree.
Her brother.
Hang on. Her
father's brother's wife's brother.
her father's brother's wife's brother. I've drawn a little tree there. If you're drawing this at home, it looks ridiculous. So there's your mum. There's you. There's Amber. Right. So we've got Amber. Then we go up one to your mum.
Yeah,
we go up one to your grandfather. It's his brother's wife's brother is Ron Moody.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic. I don't think technically you could marry him because it's so far removed that there's nothing to worry about. That's incredible.
Right.
What? No, hang on. What's your mum talking about? 1965 now?
Well, Fagin in Oliver.
Yeah, I know.
He sang the song. You've got to pick a pocket or two in 1969.
Let me speak to your mum.
Sorry?
Let me speak to your mum.
She's driving.
Oh, I'll put the phone up to her ear.
Right, hold on a sec.
Hello?
Hello?
Ron Moody's not related to you. You can't call that a relation.
Well, you know, it's as close as you can get, okay? We have seen him. He comes round our house every now and then. He sees my mother. They're very friendly and all that sort
When was the last time you saw him?
Me personally, it's quite some time ago.
There you go. I'm not listening.
That's because I don't go round my mother's house as often as he does. He does go around there.
He goes round your mother's house more than you do?
Yes, they're very friendly.
Do you suspect there's something going on?
It's the older generation thing.
Do you suspect there's something going on there?
No, he's of that generation. He's getting on a bit.
Okay,
now.
listen, I'm not... Hey, listen, whoa, Amber's mum, I'm not having a go at you. Don't be defensive, I'm just...
No, that's okay. It's just that he's not a young man. So
No.
He's the people of his own age.
No, exactly.
That's my mother's age group, so they get on
All
very
right,
well.
whoa, I'm getting a little bit of tension here. Come on, all I'm saying is you're not really related to him.
1969,
Yeah.
the film was released in this
Oliver,
country.
do you know who played the Artful Dodger on the stage version of it? Davy Jones of the Monkees.
Did he really?
Yeah. Anyway, what did you want to say about Ron Moody?
Okay, 1969, he sang the song "You Got to Pick a Pocket."
Oh, we've got to go to the ad, sorry.
If you've just missed that bit of Iain Lee, you can...
Hi, Ian, you right?
Yes, I've got 45 seconds. Now, can you do it in that time, or do you want to come back after the news?
I can set you up and you can decide that.
Okay.
I think you're missing a bigger story when it comes to this pocket thing.
Yes.
If pockets were invented in 73, then Dickens was the new Nostradamus.
71, but yes, go on.
He's a new rocker, because not only did he predict... Well, he didn't predict the pocket, but he predicted the pocket pickpocket.
The pocket pickpocket?
The pocket pick.
Yes.
The pickpocketer.
Right.
Means...
Yes, have you read Dickens?
I have read Dickens.
Yeah, can you quote me the bit that says that?
I can't quote you. I can go back and read it if you want.
Go back and read it and give me a call when you've read it again.
Okay.
Good lad, there we go. 0870 9090 973. He's off to read Dickens. What are you going to do?
Available on...
Okay, 0870 9090 973. Now, we've had a lot of calls about pockets. I don't mind, but let's not dwell on pockets for the rest of the show. We have got coming up the 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. We have also got at 6 o'clock Triple M, where your calls go straight to air. But we're talking about holding hands, wearing ID cards when you're shopping for your lunch, and pockets. Merle, what would you like to talk about? Hello, Merle?
Hello.
Hello, Merle.
Who am I talking to now?
This is Iain Lee. You're on the air.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Merle.
Who is this man talking about pockets? I'm 89. I have had a pocket in my clothes the whole of my life. When I was a little girl, my uncle had a horse, and my father taught this horse to take sugar lumps out of his pocket. When I went to infant school, we had pocket handkerchiefs. Where do you think we kept them? We've always had pockets. It's a load of rubbish.
Are you sure?
Absolutely sure. I've got all my marbles.
In a pocket?
Where do you think we kept our handkerchiefs and our pocket money and all those sort of things? Of course we had pockets.
In a what were those things? Those things gay? There were gay things, weren't there?
What gay things?
No, there's a word. There's genuinely a word, and I can't think what it is.
Gay.
A nosegay. That's what I'm thinking
A
of.
nosegay was a posy of flowers.
You wore around your neck.
No.
A nosegay you wore around your neck to
That's
protect
the
you.
thing they had in the plague.
Yes, to protect you from the plague. That didn't go
Yes.
in a pocket.
And then a nosegay became a bunch of flowers.
Yes. They stole our words, didn't they?
Well,
those nosegays.
Certainly, they've always been pockets. I have had them all my life.
Yeah, you would.
I'm 89.
I think you may have forgotten that you would, of course, stuck your handkerchief or your tissue up your sleeve.
No, we
Yes.
didn't have long sleeves in the
My
summer.
mum
so
used
where
to do
would
that.
we put it?
My mum used to do that. She used to put her handkerchief up her sleeve.
I've done that on
See?
occasion. They
Mm.
fall out.
Yeah, I've done that, and it's horrible, because I
Yeah.
wasn't used to pockets.
And some people used to tuck them up their knickers. But you can't do that when you're an adult. So, no, I just don't know what he's talking about or where he got all this rubbish.
Well, it's me that's talking about it. Hi, good afternoon. Hello.
Well, in the war, my husband was in the forces.
Yes.
He had pockets all over his uniform.
All over it?
Breast pockets, lower down pockets on the front
You
of
don't need to list all the pockets. The thing is, though, if you did you ever put your hand in his pocket?
Of course.
Did you? Yes. Because I was always led to believe that they weren't actually pockets; they were just cloth flaps.
He kept his identity card and other things. I had his uniform until recently.
Okay.
He
well,
was an officer in the engineers.
Was he a gentleman?
Well, very much so.
Excellent stuff. That's what we like to hear. Well, Merle, listen, thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.
Nice to talk to you. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yes.
By the way, Clive Bull isn't on tonight.
So I heard. I shall miss him.
Hopefully he's back tomorrow. He's not very well. If you heard him last night, he's got a terrible cold.
Oh, poor man.
But Nick Abbott's on tonight.
I wish him better. I'll listen to the other gentleman.
Nick Abbott is excellent. I think you might like him.
I don't think I've heard him before.
Oh, he's very, very good.
Yes. Anyway,
thank you,
nice
Merle.
to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
No, shut up now, you tall rag.
That's not what I was looking for. I was looking for that.
I'm 89. I have had a pocket in my clothes the whole of my life.
There we go. That's genius. That was worth getting out of bed for today. Was for that. Alex.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Hello.
I'm calling up because last week I rang from Italy, where I live, and we did the competition with Chris doing 18 press-ups.
Oh, yes.
And I judged 16, and I don't understand. I want you to explain to me how I missed out on the prizes.
This was last week. Agent Chris was doing press-ups in the studio over 2 minutes. Whoever came nearest won. It went to two gentlemen who both guessed 18. I later added, Alex, the he who guessed nearest without going under it.
No, you said the closest without going over.
Under it. I did say over it, didn't I? You're right. Oh, well.
Oh, well, never mind. Life goes on.
Life goes on. Do you know, the stuff we sent out was crap anyway. You wouldn't have wanted it.
I know, yeah.
It was awful. But, OK, Alex, you are officially the winner. Well done.
Thank you very much. I feel a lot better now.
Good lad. I'm glad we made you feel better. It's 5:38.
It's time for the daily 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. Brought to you every day. Daily.
Watcha! This is Katja with a B-horror movie update. Factoid. The clocks are going forward soon, so you should sort out your Christmas shopping now. Why not buy your favorite B-horror movies correspondent, and that's me, the Hammer Movies box set that will be released next Monday and includes 21 iconic horror movies for a reasonable £149.
Going forwards.
Smashing.
That's all we've got. They're going forwards, aren't they? Spring back, fall forwards, isn't it? Is that how it goes? Clocks go forward soon. Amber is in High Wycombe. Good afternoon to you, Amber. I just realised I thought, why is it all really quiet? Is it 'cause we've had 5 mics on and that messes... I've had the volume down. Yes, Amber. Amber?
Hello.
Hello, Amber.
Hello, how are you?
I am fine.
Good. That's good. What's happened to all your correspondence? Because you used to have loads, and now it's only one.
Yeah, well, sometimes we have more than others, but let's just say they won't be around forever.
That's good.
Mm.
Well, yeah. You know that lady before, 2 people before me, she was talking about people stuffing tissues up their sleeves?
Oh, Merle, yes. Oh,
yeah.
God, I've got loads of messages all of a
There's
sudden.
loads and loads of people that, well, especially teachers, and they really, when they have a cold, they blow their nose, and they shove it up their sleeve, and I find that disgusting.
My mum used to do that because she, of course, was brought up in a generation that didn't know pockets and didn't really understand them. And I tried it.
What is there to understand about pockets?
Well, imagine, but the thing is, Amber, how old are you?
15.
You've had pockets all of your life. I've had pockets all of my life, so I was brought up with them, but they were still quite new when I was a kid.
Right.
But imagine a world where there's no pockets. Then suddenly, that world is changed by pockets. Even the word is strange to people who've never said pocket before.
Yeah.
So just understanding that, oh, hang on, I've got this little slit here on my thigh. I can put stuff in here. This is really handy. I can put stuff in here. People didn't have to put stuff up their sleeves or carry, a bulky bag and shove stuff in there or wear nosegays. They could put stuff in their pockets. It's hard to explain to people who've had pockets all their lives.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Mm. Anyway, Amber, thanks for that. Sandra.
Hello.
Hello, Sandra.
Hello. Good gosh, I can't. Ian.
Yes, that's it.
I've got a men's fashion illustration.
Oh, hang on 1 second. Sorry, I'm just going to play this. Sorry, Sandra.
Yes. I said I've got men's fashion illustration book from the turn of the century.
Men's. Oh, okay. So what about 1999, 2000?
1900 to 1910.
The turn of the century.
They've all got pockets.
They're not pockets, though.
They are pockets. They've got their hands in their pockets. They've got their handkerchiefs coming out of their out breast pockets and so on and so forth.
Okay, don't need to be mucky. The thing is, though, they're not actually pockets. They're just... They used to have cloth flaps on things that that led nowhere. You lift it up now and you think, oh, there'll be a pocket. There's nothing under there. It's just a flap. It's there for decoration. The pockets... How old are you, Sandra?
Oh, dear Lord. No, you will say I'm old.
Well, would you say you're old?
No, I'm not.
78.
No.
82.
No.
64.
40-something.
You are not 40-something.
I am.
You sound ancient.
No.
But you do, though.
I'm not.
I don't mean that in a rude way.
Well, I'm not old.
Well...
Very young.
Well, okay.
Yes, but these are pockets. Because I'm in tailoring.
Air pockets?
No, they're proper pockets.
Proper pockets?
Yeah.
Okay, well, listen, I don't want to spend the rest of the show arguing about pockets because it's all going to, be messy, but I don't believe you.
Well, you have to do your research well.
I did a project on him at school, Tobias Pockets.
Well, they have to be wrong then, your research you did.
Okay, well, Sandra, listen, let's thank you for that. Bob.
Hello, Ian.
You've got 30 seconds.
That correspondent who's a nuisance is wrong also. The clocks go back.
Katia is great.
No, well, horror movies, I mean, what is a horror movie these days? But
the clocks go forwards, don't they? I think
back in winter, old boy, more light. Forwards in summer, more light. Yeah?
No, it's spring back, fall forwards.
Well, you'll have to start falling back and springing forwards, old man.
Hang on, Chris. Oh, right. Well, yes.
Oh. Not stuck.
I've knocked by the time. 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 I've knocked by the time.
He can't even say his name. Listen.
I've knocked by the time. I've knocked by the time. I've knocked by the time.
He's so rich, he doesn't need to bother saying his name properly. He just makes a noise. Can we sort this out once and for all? Because everyone is confused, but let me allay the confusion. Spring back, fall forward. The clocks go forward. Where's Yasser when you need him? Yes, Kev?
Yeah, fingers crossed for Yasser tomorrow, Ian.
The word on the street is that between 4 and 5 tomorrow, Yasser is going to call in. Now, it's not definite. He's sent me emails threatening a similar thing before, but he's never given a specific day or a specific time. But this time he has. He says between 4 and 5 on Friday, he may call in. So, fingers crossed.
If Yasser's listening now, please call in tomorrow because you've got to have him and Verinda on at the same time.
Well,
it's radio gold there, Ian.
It's the Sony, as Verinda told me in an email.
Exactly. Ian, yesterday, you're talking about features, because obviously you've removed your 22 minutes of meeting you.
It's gone. It's history.
Yeah. Well,
it doesn't happen anymore.
I listened to a podcast from last week's show.
Yes.
And a caller rung in.
Yes. Oh, by the way, Nick Abbott's filling in for Clive Ball tonight.
So I hear. Yeah, I'll be
Excellent
listening
stuff.
to that.
Yeah, should be good.
So this guy called in last week. He was watching Deal or No Deal.
Yeah.
And there was a very pretty lady on there. Do you remember?
Yeah, I do remember her, yeah.
Well, I'm thinking of a new feature.
Yeah.
Because you asked that caller if he would be interested in being Totty Watch correspondent.
Totty Watch, yes.
So,
yes.
How about
yes.
I go on the street, possibly on a Wednesday,
yes.
in Windsor,
Yeah.
lots of totty.
Oh, they're nice. There's nice girls in Windsor.
Very nice girls, Ian.
Yeah.
And I get her to call, and you get to speak to her.
Yes. Now, the thing is, Kev, thanks to the wonders of research, I know that chicks don't dig this show. Fact. And I think it may be because we're a little bit, and I try and steer away from it, but sometimes maybe we're a little bit misogynistic and a little bit boysy.
What you're saying is, Ian, you're not interested.
Yeah.
Well, Christian O'Connell wouldn't do that.
No. Primani.
Hello, Ian.
Yeah. Is your name Primani?
Primani from Watford, yes.
Okay, lovely.
Don't put the phone down. Don't put the phone down. I keep ringing you.
Okay.
Right. Anyway, listen. Have you got a swimming pool?
No.
No. I need some private lessons.
What?
Anyway, another question.
I've seen that film, Private Lessons. It's not about swimming.
No. I need private lessons. I can't swim.
Well, why do you? Well, don't worry about it. Just don't go near water. You'll be fine.
No, but I'm a fisherman.
Turn your radio off. I'm
a fisherman. I need to learn how to swim.
Just get another job, man.
No, don't put the phone down. Anyway, while we was on the subject of boy bands.
Yeah, as we were 2 hours ago. Yes.
Yeah, I know. It was Westlife that was there, was it?
Right. Yeah.
Anyway, do you think we could start a boy band up, like, on your station? You've got 12 listeners, I know it's 2 women, but out of 10 blokes...
Yes.
Do you think we could start something up? Or?
Yeah, we probably could. I'll tell you what, you go off and get some names and numbers and give us a call when you've got some facts. Dave! Why have the phones gone mental in the last 40 minutes of the show? This is crazy. Yes, Dave?
Ian, I'm very disappointed, mate.
What?
Well, you went... I don't know what happened last Monday, but you were off.
Yes, I was filming a show with Les Dennis. Yeah. Yeah, it was awful, yeah. Dave?
No.
I can't hear you, Dave. Dave?
I'm here.
Oh, okay, we can hear you now, yes.
Ian, I've done a competition with John last week.
Oh, yes, John Holmes.
Yes, I won.
Right.
I've had nothing through the post. I've been coming home every day, really excited, expecting this huge parcel.
Yes, I would imagine the prize was probably a jokey prize. Doesn't he promise to give you, like, a trip around Steve Allen or something like that?
I can't remember what it was, to be honest with you.
Well, then you snooze, you lose. Verinda!
What?
Hey, man.
Yeah,
by the way, Upper Street said they're going to come to East Ham tonight and give you a good kicking.
Yeah, I look forward to that, especially that Danny. I want to knock his face out.
You're going to knock Danny from the New Kids on the Block out?
Yeah.
Well, bring it on, because they were... Dane Bowers and Danny in particular, the other two weren't that bothered, but they were furious, and they said they're going to get a few beers in tonight, and they're going to come around to East Ham in their Jeep, and they're going to be shouting out for you, and if you don't turn up, you're a bottler, and if you do turn up, you're going to get some.
Yeah, I'm going to give them a headlock, yeah, and beat them all up, yeah. They're all going to be on the floor.
All 4 of them?
Yeah.
Man, seriously, man, Danny is massive. He's not massive in height, he's tiny, but he's got big muscles. He's going to teach you a lesson.
Yeah, I'm going to teach him a lesson, yeah.
Okay, well, that should be... Well, if you're on the streets of East Ham tonight, everyone, I'd stay in, because it's going to get messy.
I'm going to bring my golf clubs.
What?
I'm going to bring my golf clubs.
And do what?
Smash them...
Whoa, steady on now. Come on now. Anyway, Verinda, what did you call in for, apart from to threaten boy band members?
A new feature.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. If it's me and Chris trying to break a world record every day, forget it.
Okay. How about once every month, I'll do a dare.
You do a dare?
Yeah.
All right, should we try it?
Yeah.
I dare you to put the phone down.
Okay.
It worked. Easier than I thought it would be. I don't like it as a feature, it's rubbish. Let's try this one. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, yes, hello.
Hello.
I couldn't speak before because I was in a taxi, so the taxi driver was every word I was saying.
Okay.
But, yeah, what about at the end of the film of The Whales of August? Now, Lillian Gish and Betty Davis played sisters. Lillian Gish must have been...
What are you talking about?
Holding hands.
Oh, okay, right.
You know, at the end of the film, the Betty Davis, well, she's gone now, and Lillian Gish, but they were very old.
Right.
Betty Davis was 80-something, Lillian Gish must have been 92,
Yes.
sort of the first star of silent film.
Can you wait there for a second?
Yes.
Excellent.
Which of the following statements is untrue? In the 14th century...
I don't know what Chris is doing out there, but he's got me no callers, so I'm going to take this one. Line 5, you're on the air.
Oh, hi, Ian.
Hello.
It's Nick.
Hello, Nick.
How are you?
I'm all right, yes.
I don't think you're right about the reasons for the lack of girls calling in or women.
Okay, well, it's not lack of calling in. It's a lack of women listeners to this show. Women don't like this show.
No, or liking it. I don't think it's the laddishness, which I think I'm not sure it's that.
Right.
There's...
Spit it out, Nick.
You don't like to talk about issues. It's just talking sort of nonsense at times, isn't it? Really?
Yes, at all times. Yes.
And I think that boys like talking junk words in that kind of way, and girls don't. They like issues and emotions, relationships. You have to talk about something substantial, or they're not satisfied. Like if I go out and meet a female friend and get home, my wife will go, what's the news? And I haven't got any that counts as news, and I'll have spent a very nice, evening out chatting about nothing and enjoying it. I think that's a male pursuit.
I've chatted to girls about nothing, though, and we have both found it amusing and pointless, but amusing.
I mean, it's not, it's a generalisation, obviously. It's just a trend. Some girls will like it.
Well, Nick, do you know what? You may have a point.
Okay, just a thought.
No, thank you. You may have a point. Anyway, there we go. I've enjoyed it today a lot. If you missed the show, well, we had pop stars in, and the show sounded like this. Have you called in for Upper Street?
Up the street? No, I'm at home. I'm indoors.
No.
My heart is screaming out for help.
I'm thinking Upper Street Islington. I thought you were trying...
Yeah.
It's a group, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know, no.
My heart is screaming out for help.
Is it the Upper Street is it in North London that you're named after?
Yeah. We live on Upper Street, and it says that we're like...
Upper Street. That's my favourite part, too,
It's genius. I watched that. Now I'm here all by myself. Come on, Verinda.
Verinda.
What do you want me to sing?
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
My heart is screaming out for help.
Seriously goes, why you called us? We know, we're cool, it says where we want to be, we're the Upper Street.
Is there a point to this call, Verinda?
Yeah, I just don't think you're that good.
I'm sorry that I tried, but I know I let you down when you needed me most. Baby, I wasn't around, wish I was there before. Oh yeah, 'cause now I'm needing you more, and it's something that I can't ignore.
Oh, that was nice, wasn't it? You see? Excellent stuff. Thank you. That was indeed one of your best. Well done. OK, last half hour of the show now. Triple M, a mixed mental mayhem. You get to call up. You don't speak to Chris, although, to be honest, you've not really spoken to him much today. I don't know what you were doing today, Chris. Just drinking your coffee, having a chat?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Well, that attitude has got to change. Otherwise, I'm going to boot you. Don't know what that means, actually. Oh, it means I'm going to put you in the boot of my car and drive around fast. OK, 0870 9090973. Your calls go straight to air. There is a 7-second delay, so don't swear. Don't be libellous, because I can stop that being broadcast and I can stop you from getting on the station ever again. Apart from that, we'll have a laugh after the latest LBC 97.3 news. By now, I'm not going to bother explaining it. Let's just dive straight in, shall we? Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Hello, mate.
Oh, it's Graham.
How are you this evening, eh?
I'm excellent.
Brilliant news, eh? Just a quick one about pockets, eh?
Oh, yes.
Invented by yourself. No, myself, eh?
What?
64, eh? They call them Grammys, eh?
You keep going and then just tell me when you're finished and I'll cut you off, okay?
I invented pockets in 64. So, I mean, you mentioning them, eh? And it's, about £300, eh? 310, eh? And, got a question for Chris. Is he there, eh? Chris,
No.
you there? Let me know if you're there, Chris.
I'm not here.
Right. Is it mashed potato or roast potatoes, Chris? I need to know now, because I've got to get down to Marks and Spencer's. Chris.
That's Chris. Chris, don't answer. I'm going to cut him off.
No, it's for Christmas dinner.
Yes, line 9.
It's Lee Lashford Evans.
Oh, Lee Lashford Evans?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why didn't you call me for the studio?
This is, by the way, everyone, this is Lee Lashford Evans, originally from Steps, The Latch. We'll call you The Latch, if that's all right.
Yes.
Yeah, who got booted out of boy band Upper Street. Because you're not part of the band anymore.
Yes, but I'm better than them.
Well, prove it, because those guys are pretty good. Have you heard their single?
No.
Well, let me play a bit, hang on. It's good, huh?
I can do better.
Go on, then.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, that's rubbish, isn't it, Latch?
Yeah, I know. I'm crap.
Goodbye, Latch.
Bye.
That was pathetic, wasn't it? Oh, that made me feel sad. It was so pathetic. Yes, line 10, you're on the air.
Hiya, you know that bloke who wants to play golf with Upper Street?
Oh, yes.
In East Ham, right? Will you be putting any coach trips on for your new digital listeners? Because I'm very interested in going to see that.
That's a good point. Maybe for the next time.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's something you need to look into.
Okay, thank you. Maybe we can arrange coach tours. That could be a way of generating some cash. I don't know. Yes, line 1, you're on the air. Turn your radio off.
Thank you. Maybe
you keep on talking. Why don't you give it a rose?
Turn your radio off.
Then keep it off. Line 6, you're on the air.
Oh, well, Ian, it's James H. Reeves.
Oh, hello, James H. Reeves. Where the hell have you been?
Oh, you know, not a lot of work around. But I've had an idea for a feature for your show.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, well, you know, you've gone DAB, and I can hear you now quite clearly in Manchester.
Yes.
And we thought we could do a little feature for you weekly, Reeves' Roving Report.
Oh, that sounds good, because I'm a big fan of yours, James.
Yes, well, I did hear that. You know, I did try and contact you, but you didn't come back to me.
Yes.
So I thought I'd ring you direct.
Okay, well, what would this roving report involve?
Well, I would rove around Manchester and report.
Can I talk to my producer about it over the weekend and then come back to you?
Well, he's Welsh. I don't know if he'll appreciate it.
I don't think he will, actually. Line 1, you're on the air.
Hi, Ian, I've got an idea for a new feature for the show.
Yeah, go on.
Right, catch this, right?
I'm
It'll
catching it.
transform the show.
Okay.
Who wants to be silly on air?
Oh, okay, go on, that sounds good.
Right, okay, I haven't thought of anything that would, the contents, but,
So you've just got the time, you've just come up with a clever sentence that isn't that clever.
Oh, here's an idea.
Yes.
People ring up, right?
Yes.
You don't vet the calls.
Right.
They go straight to air.
Yes.
As long as they're not libelous or swear or anything, they can do what they like.
We do that already.
No.
Yes, good effort. Very funny. A funny young man. Yes, line 9.
Yo, Ian.
Yes.
Yo, Mike from Tottenham.
Hello, Mike.
Yeah, all right. Listen, may I have a little message for Edda Jingle?
Yes.
Yo, Edda Jingle. You're just like a pack of Pringle. Once you're up, you can't stop. That's why you're still single. Good night.
Oh, people are being very amusing today, and I appreciate that. Line 4, you're on the air.
Ian.
Yes.
Ian. It's Primani. I'm back.
Hello, Primani.
Hello. I've found a name for the boys' band.
Oh, you want to turn your radio off? You want to start a boy band with all the listeners?
Yes, if you're up for it. I'm be a new Simon Cowell.
I'm always
up your rear end.
Oh, hang on a minute. You mean I can't be in the band?
Well, you can. We need one more. We need Miranda, without a doubt.
Okay, what's the band called?
Well, we're going to call it Whale Tail because you like that.
Oh, whale tail is the technical term for a lady's thong.
Yes, because we know you like that.
Yes.
And well, are you up for that?
Yeah, I think it sounds good. Whale's tail. It works for me. Line 9. Line 9. You're on the air.
Ian.
Yes.
Do you call a man with no legs and short grass?
I don't really think we want to know. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Ian.
Yes.
Hello, mate. It's Screamer here. Did Verinda speak to you yesterday about looking at the Ops Delusion? He keeps asking me to show you on my MySpace page.
Oh, yes. No, he didn't. I've seen this optical illusion, and it's the one with the pink, the dots,
That's it, and then your eyes go round and it goes green.
It's all right. I've seen better, but...
He keeps emailing me and saying, I'm going to tell Ian later, and I didn't know if he did, and he emailed me again and say, send it to Ian, but I didn't know how to, so... I wondered if he told you or not.
I've seen it, and he's never mentioned it to me.
That's out of order.
He's bonkers, isn't he?
What's wrong with her?
She's just the weirdest little girl. I don't know what's going on there, so I apologise. But thank you for pointing it out to me.
If anyone else wants to see it, it's Screamer69 after MySpace.
On the MySpace, yes. And my MySpace page, I've got 160 people applying to be my 3,000th friend. If you want to do it, myspace.com/The Real Ian Lee. Yes, line 10.
Oh, woman, if a blancmange is prepared to come 2,200,000 light years to purchase 48 million kilts, they must be fairly keen on kilts.
There's a lot of Python going on there. Line 8, you're on the air.
Million kilts. They must be fairly keen on...
No, you're too slow. Line 6, you're on the air.
Hello, I just thought I'd let you know that I'm cooking roast potatoes, parsnips, carrots, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, and cauliflower cheese, baby.
Oh, you weird pervert. Cauliflower cheese does not go with a roast. Line 7, you're on the wireless. Couldn't hear that, I'm afraid. I think I heard Mazaka. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hi, is it true that you're getting kind of fed up with the Pride Eat, man?
Yes.
Well, that's a great shame.
I'm the chairman of Galliard Homes, and I'm delighted with the overwhelming...
Ah, come on! It's exciting, isn't it? Because in 12 minutes' time, it's nearly the weekend. That's good. 0870 no. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Ian, can you answer me a question, because it's puzzling me?
Ask you a question?
Answer me a question.
Yeah, go ahead, of course.
Well, you finished there at 6:30, didn't you?
Yeah.
How do you get down to Emmerdale by 7? Dingo!
That's better.
What?
What the hell is this? I think it's a Sonic game. It's something. Line 3, you're on the air. No, you're too slow. Listening to the good music there, which is understandable. Yes, line 10.
Hello, Ian.
Oh.
Ian, you're a darling. Ian, you're a dote. Every time I look at you, you remind me of a goat.
What's a dote? You can't... Thing is, you're doing rhymes. You can't just make up words, because that's cheating, you know. Yes, line 7.
I just realised something. You don't start at 3 and you don't finish at 6:30. You start at 3:05 and you finish at 6:28.
Yeah, what are you going to do about it?
Well, you said the 3 to 6:30 wireless show, yeah, but it ain't. It should be the 3:05 to 6:28 wireless show.
Okay, we'll change it from tomorrow.
All right then.
Thanks. Can we get Nigel to knock us up something? Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Yes, Ian.
Hey, Rab, yes!
How's it going, Dad?
Yes! Dad?
Can I do two things?
Yeah?
I want to sing a song.
Okay.
I heard it today.
Is it rude?
No, right. One of the words sounds rude, but it's an American word.
Well,
but it doesn't mean what it means over here.
Whoa.
It's like, what does the American word for bottom mean? I said bottom.
Ass.
Fanny, innit?
Oh, no, then we can't. I know that's
All
what
right,
it
I'll
means.
skip that word out.
Okay, but we know what that word is. This is true. I was at a Neil Diamond concert, and he said, I swear this is true, when I was quite young, about 15, 16.
That might have something to do with what I'm about to sing.
He said, get up and shake your fannies. Everybody in the audience, shake your fannies. And we're like, what?
Did they?
What? Well, yeah, they did. It was weird. But it means backside in America. It's weird.
Right, so here it is.
Yes.
Take a load off that word. Take a load for free. Take a load off that word and come and shine your light on me.
Right, you've got the words wrong.
Did I?
Yeah, it's Annie. It's singing about a woman called Annie. It's The Wait by the band.
Oh, I thought it was that word, but another thing.
But
it's not Annie.
It's Annie.
Talking about Rob.
Take a load off Annie. Take a load for free. They play it. Yeah, they play it in The Last Waltz.
Yeah, I've got The Last Waltz.
Well, I've seen The Last Waltz. And I've got the original version, which isn't as good as the version in The Last Waltz.
Yeah, but I've got The Last Waltz.
It's
and the
Annie.
doctor said it will clear up in a couple of days.
What was the other thing you wanted?
I was going to make another joke, but it's pretty similar.
What do you mean make another joke? You haven't made any yet. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
I'm chairman of Galliard Home.
No, good. Always good to have your business, sir. Thank you. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Ian.
Yes.
Yeah, you should apologize to London.
What?
You should apologize to London.
Why? It was a good show today.
No, because of the pocket issue, you know?
Pocket issue?
Yeah, the pocket issue.
Bless you.
Yeah, because the guy you said invented the pocket.
Tobias Pocket.
Yeah, he must have invented perhaps the word pocket.
The what pocket?
The word pocket.
The what pocket?
Yeah, it might have been invented by him, but he didn't invent pocket.
Well, what pocket did you say? The wide pocket?
No, you said the guy, the pockets were invented in 1971.
By Tobias Pocket, the Dutchman, yes.
Yeah, but the word pocket existed before 1971.
Well, they didn't.
The word pocket existed before that time.
Well, yeah, because it was his family
They must
name.
have known, unless there was something else called pocket.
It was his family's name was Pocket.
So you're saying the word pocket started in 1971?
Well, no, it was a family name. So they probably had it for generations.
Yeah, but okay then. Okay, I agree with that.
Thank you.
How were pockets called before that?
Well, they didn't. Well, pockets weren't around before that.
But then you agreed with the lady who said he had a trouser with his husband who died.
Well, yeah, her husband had died, so I didn't want to argue with a widow. I'm not that callous. Don't cry. Yeah, I beat you, didn't I? Yes, I won that, didn't I? Yes. Don't forget the clock. Don't forget the clocks go forward soon, okay?
All right.
Good lad. Yes, line 5.
The less than 3.5 hours, 3:05 to 6:28 in the afternoon wireless show is nearly finished.
Yes, thank God. Yes, line 4.
Come back to me, the one that got away.
Wow. That was good, wasn't it? Line 7, you're on the wireless.
All because the lady loves a slush puppy. Hey!
Thank you. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Good evening, this is a picture filled with baseball news. In playoff action, it's going to Game 7 as the Mets win over the Cardinals 4-2. Tonight it's the last chance saloon. Who will the victor be? And for Baseball Bob, the Cubs have a new manager, Lou Piniella, and we asked him what he thought of his new job.
I will work exceedingly hard at, and we're going to win here.
Thank you, Lou. More news soon. Pass it on.
Well, Picture Phil's obviously got an increase in budget. He's got production values all of a sudden. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, my dog's got no nose.
How does it smell?
How does it smell?
Awful. Yeah. I'm stopping there because there's a rude version of that we used to do when I was a young man. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
I'm phoning up for an apology. You were really horrible to me last night in a dream. You and your bad twin.
What did we do?
Just generally were horrible. I came to meet you for 20 minutes with your bad twin.
Yeah.
And together you just humiliated me.
I can't apologise for that because I suspect that you deserved it.
No, I was really nice. I even invited you back to my flat and you came back and you seemed quite willing and your bad twin was just being arrogant and horrible.
Well, then that's my bad twin. That's nothing to do with me.
No, but then you joined in.
Well, he's my brother. Of course I'm going to join in. I'm on his side.
No, he's your evil twin. He's not your brother. He's genetically modified.
Yeah, but genetic blood is thicker than no blood at all.
Well, yes.
So I do not accept your apology. Line 10, you're on the air.
Ian, it's been a wonderful show today. I've been laughing so much I'm finding it hard to drive.
Hey, thank you. Well, if you crash though, you can't sue us.
I can't sue you. Okay, never mind.
So that was. I suspect he was testing the water there to see if making insurance claims, some kind of thing. You can't do that, I'm afraid. If you are injured as a result of if you're injured while listening to the show, then it really has very little to do with us, I'm afraid. Line 7, you're on the air.
I have some advice for the winner. He should get a haircut and have a bath.
Yes.
Because I think he is turning into a hippie.
Oh, goodness gracious me. Yes, line 3.
Ian, I've heard some audio with you and Tommy Boyd on the Skype.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's very good. Very good interview.
Do you know, I can't listen to it. I've got it on my iPod and I fast-forwarded through it because I was embarrassed.
Yeah, it's very good, Ian. When's his show then?
Well, it's on Sunday nights, 8 o'clock, and it's on the internet, but he's not been doing it for the last couple of weeks. There's some issue with why he can't do it.
Okay.
But
You'll be speaking to him soon, you think?
I don't know. I mean, if the show happens again, what it is basically, it's a show on the internet so he's not fettered by the normal radio rules. He takes calls on Skype.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a bit of a free for all. But I don't know if he's. Hopefully he'll do it again. And yes, maybe I will speak to him.
So you've heard the clip also with him and the travel girl, have you?
I've heard the travel girl bit. That was a bit uncomfortable, wasn't it?
It was quite.
But she's an irritating woman. I've heard her on other things. She's really irritating.
Yes, very good. All right, cheers for that, Ian.
No worries. There we go. Let's take one more before we end, shall we? Let's finish on this one. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian. Why should he never take the mickey out of a dwarf with learning difficulties?
Oh, for obvious reasons. We'll stop there, shall we? OK. Nightly News is next. Big quiz with Gary King is at 7. Then after that, Clive Bull is not in tonight as he's poorly, but Nick Abbott is filling in for him. I shall be back tomorrow at 3. Thank you very much.
This show is completely... If Ian Lee in any way approaches being funny, he doesn't...